50-foot nerds. Big arm energy.
Are you ready? Geek Night! We started in bedrooms with barely any notes. Mike and Amara on Skype with just one hope. Arguing canon like it paid us in gold.
It didn't, we just got old.
We said we'd do 10 episodes, maybe 12 tops, now 100 in. Still taking pot shots at reboots, remakes, and shoveled out shite. Mike's blood pressure spikes most nights. Fantastic Four and multiverse beef. Ranting raves and righteous grief. If Hollywood changes childhood an ounce, Mike will blow his vocal cords out. We're still recording, yes it's true. 100 shows of pop culture stew. From hot takes fired like they're fact to Doug restoring balance back. Paul's still hopeful, bless his heart. Mike's one rant from falling apart. We lost the original episode 98 somewhere. Hey, shut up, we're pretending it's still there. 100 episodes tonight, and somehow this still feels alright. John Hollywood screams, thrill me proud. Pitching nonsense far too loud. Stan pops in with Excelsior. And there's Connery, Arnie, and so much more. Doctor Who updates arrive. Back to the Future references survive. No matter what the topic be, there's time travel inevitably. From bedroom mics that peaked and hissed to geek retreat where Doug persists. We level up but stay the same, like the geeky torch and nerdy flame. We're still recording, yes indeed, fueled by outrage, hope, and nerdy need. From any other business dares to audience questions we overshare. We rant, we rave, we speculate, we confidently overstate. We promise change, we never do. We're basically the DCEU. 100 shows of fight, of canon wars and late night spite. From Skype delay to storefront mic, we did it out of pure nerd spite. 100 down and more, no doubt. Attack of the 50-foot nerds. We're still recording. Check out. Amara, thank you for everything.
I am Batman. This is a mad podcast, isn't it? Yeah.
They came like a bolt out of the blue to discuss everything in geekdom.
Why is it being presented by an 80-year-old professor?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the attack of the 50-foot nerds.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live recording of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds 100th episode. Make some noise!
Oh, so that's what it sounds like when we have an audience.
I know,
Okay.
Fuck me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 100 of the Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds podcast. Can you believe what we actually got there?
Yeah. How did we manage that?
I say 100. We've done like over 200 episodes, but we don't count like
100 main
beyonds and
episodes.
commentaries and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's the 100th main episode, the 100th attack.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we've also done like 0.5s and things like
Yeah.
that along the way.
It's-
Never mind.
It's not my 100th episode.
No, it's mine though.
Yeah.
It's mine. But yes, this is Attack of the 50-Foot Nerds. My name is Mike Bell, and joining me on the panel once again, we'll start on my left-hand side.
Hello, my name is Paul. I have been here since episode 17.
Ah, thank you.
I know.
Thank you for joining us along the way.
Yes.
And over on the far right,
Skinhead.
No, sorry.
Well, my name's Doug, and I've been here since episode 63.
Yeah,
Something
63.
like that ish.
Something around there.
Yeah, they're around. Yeah,
Yeah.
should have said like 69, Doug.
Yeah. Do you know what? Actually, I'm really upset with myself. I didn't. Yeah.
No, do you want to do? We'll do a take two. Do we take
Fix that in
two?
post.
Okay, take two.
Okay.
Okay. And over on the far right.
My name's Doug, and I love 69. No, wrong one. My name's Doug, and I've been here since episode 69.
Yeah.
Goosh.
And of course, it's not just the three of us for this time. No. We have a special guest with us. It's actor Philip McGuinness.
Hello, I've been here since episode 100 for
Hey!
So hi.
You came in for the important one.
Yeah,
strong,
Everything built before now was not
Yeah.
important.
That was the dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're doing.
And thanks for my hat as well.
Oh, you're very welcome,
Celebratory hats.
Well, you know, you've got to have costume, haven't you? So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, yes, this is episode 100. Can you actually believe it? We've been doing this since we've been tap dancing on gravel since 2012,
And we
It's now
finally got to the 100th episode.
I know, yeah.
Took us bloody
Can you
long
believe
enough.
me and Amara, when we started the show, thought, let's do this weekly? Yeah, okay. How many years did we take off in the middle?
Yeah,
like
and
2 years?
yes.
Well, I'm sorry, I had cancer. All right.
Yeah, remember
Okay.
remember that whole COVID thing where people had nothing else to do and they all started podcasts? We stopped.
Yeah. There was other reasons, but we won't get into that right now. But anyways, I've just realised I forgot to hit record on this. It's okay.
It's okay because it's recording on that.
We got multiples. We're all right.
Is
Yes.
this OBS?
This is OBS,
I'm just
yes.
starting to learn how to do this.
It's
so
Fucking annoying.
I've had a few problems, but I'm interested to learn from you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I only use it for hotkeys so I can do sound effects. To be honest with you.
You've got a quite a nice tech setup that you show off on your socials.
I love technology, so I don't really know how to use it. I just like to look nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm obsessed with any form of tech sort of stuff. Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get into all that proper a little bit later on when we grill you in the 50-foot interview. But, you know, you'll still be talking about other stuff along the way. Yeah. Don't worry about that. So we will start the show, as we always do, by talking about what we've been up to.
Yeah.
So what have we done since the last show? And don't say Wrexham Comic Con, because we know about that. We were there, and I've already put it all out as an episode, and you were on it.
I was
2
there.
episodes in a row.
I was there 2 in a row. What?
Yeah. You were there. Yes,
You
you
were
were there, yes.
And then he wasn't. And then he was there again. And then he wasn't.
The question is, who was he? He's a man of mystery.
I know.
He wears many, I'd say many hats, but it's more like many masks, isn't it? There's a hat right. Yeah, see. Right, okay, you can tell us. What have you done?
Well, this morning I ran my first 5K park run.
Nice.
Park run.
Nice.
Yeah.
I get up in the morning when I want to, except on Wednesdays when I get rudely awakened by the dustman.
Park run.
But yeah, Kath has been running. For my good wife, Kath, has been as opposed to my bad wife, Kath.
The first wife is the bad wife, isn't it?
has been doing the running thing for a while, and she goes and does like the competitive 5Ks and 10Ks and stuff like that, and she's got quite a nice collection of medals, and I'm very proud of what she's achieved so far. And the thing is, there's a 5K coming up at Chester Zoo, and she's booked to do it, and she was like, well, why don't we go and do the day, and we'll go and have a wander around the zoo afterwards. And then she pointed out it would actually be cheaper for me to run the 5K than it would be to pay to go to the zoo. Just as a normal ticket. So it's like, oh, okay.
Sponsored as well.
Yeah.
Sponsored run. I can afford the admission.
So other people are going to pay for your zoo admission.
So it was like, okay, well, yes, in theory, this is a good plan. So let's get me to see if I can.
Plot twist,
Run-
fucking
run.
eats animals.
If
You're
you
going to
could-
punch a gibbon in the face.
Guys,
That's what he's going for.
If you could just give £2 a month, then
So yeah, we went to Birkenhead Park Run this morning, and I mean, I ran 5K. I sort of jogged some of it and walked some of it. I gather this is referred to as jeffing. Yes.
What's my middle name got to do with anything?
Yeah. So and it was 45 minutes. Was my time, which is fine. I was not the last person.
So you're doing couch to 5K, whereas I'm just doing couch.
I didn't even do couch to 5K. I just did 5K. I got up one morning and did 5K. So there's
Whereas
that.
most mornings I wake up and do special K.
Hey. And then excuse me, a week yesterday.
Not
so
drugs, cereal.
So, like,
I just want to clarify.
not ketamine. Yes.
I don't know when you really need to pick up first thing in the morning.
Yeah, and then a week last Friday, it was. I mentioned I was doing this on the last show, but a week last Friday was an evening in Little Grimley.
Ah, yes.
It was for one night only. I went back to playing Graham, the head of the Little Grimley Players, and it was a very successful night. We sold out. In fact, we oversold out. Because we'd sold all our tickets, we'd put signs on the door basically saying it's sold out, and then one of my co-stars, Gareth, his neighbours showed up, and it was like, yeah, we can't really turn them away, and we
need to fix that boiler.
Yeah, well, I was going to say. The Carlton Little Theatre, where I do amateur theatre at, and I'm soon to appear in Going Postal. It's
I was just trying to explain the play, not Paul just going ape shit in the fucking theatre, smashing everything up.
It's based on a Terry Pratchett novel,
yes.
Diswell novel, Going Postal. It's a very old building. It's an old converted church. The theatre itself, as a theatre, it's nearly 100 years old now.
It's almost as old as you.
And frankly, that building is fucked.
Just like you.
It needs a lot of work and a lot of money.
Just keep giving me the ammunition, Paul. I'll keep saying it.
And at the moment, we have no heating because the boiler is broken. So we are doing a crowdfunding effort to ensure that we have, quote, the hottest seats in Birkenhead.
The hottest seats in town.
Roll up. So I would say to anybody listening, if you do get a chance, please have a look. The Carlton Little Theatre, Birkenhead. You'll find all our socials, and you'll see the information about our fundraising efforts for a new heating system. Basically, it was that cold in the building last week that we literally couldn't go upstairs to take the set down from the last show. It was like 3 degrees in the main auditorium, and we were rehearsing downstairs where we could at least have heat. Heat and warmth and comfort and stuff like that. But it's one of those things. It needs a lot of support. It needs a lot of love. It's a great place. It's a great crowd. If you see our shows being advertised, please come along. They are worth it. We also support a lot of other companies like the groups like the Wool Gatherers and that who come in. We have other outside lettings. I think tonight we've got a George Harrison tribute band on. So stuff like that on in
That's
the
useful
bar.
for the people listening back to this later on the record.
Yeah. But it's an example of the sort of thing that they have on.
I get it.
Cool. It's the height of theatre in Birkenhead.
Lovely. We'll move down the line. Phil, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to since I saw you last?
Yeah.
Yesterday I was in Hebden Bridge. I've done 2 of those. Basically, a company that I've worked for called Cinemateca. Give them a little plug because they're amazing. And basically, they have created a short course which has made 27 films in the space of, I think it was 2 sets of 2 weeks. Nice. With people in Hebden Bridge. Absolutely phenomenal. I've done one of the courses and they sent it around the world. I made a little film about home and I got a silver place in, I think it was like Paris. I'm always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Paris.
Yeah.
Shut up on Paris, Paul. Jesus, man.
Oh, right, okay.
That's all he does, talk about Paris.
Okay. So I was doing that. What else have I been doing? Do you know what? When you were mentioning about exercise, I got on the Stairmaster right once, and there was a young lad, probably about like 18, 19, and he kept going. I thought, okay, I'm getting a bit tired now. And he kept going. I was like, I'm really getting tired now. And he kept going. I thought, well, I can't get off now until he gets off. An hour he was on it. An hour. So since then, I've done an hour once. I've got to do an hour 3 times a week.
Oh, no.
So I've been doing a lot of Stairmasters for an hour, feeling horrendous. And I didn't do it today. I was a bit lazy, so I'm going to have to do it tomorrow now.
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing loads of, the Stairmaster.
Did
Try
I-
and keep fit.
Did I see you had a bit of a black tie event?
Yes, that was the presenting, because they basically said they wanted like someone to look a bit zhuzhy. So I just turned up in like a suit with a bow tie, and I was like, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Well, you wanted me to look fancy." And then we also went to an event last week or the week before? The problem is with me, I can never remember what I'm doing. I don't know about you guys.
Diary, mate.
You
You've done
literally
it now, you don't have
literally
to.
go.
You've remembered
"What am I
to
doing?"
do it.
Yeah, and that's it. And
That's
forget.
it. Got it.
Yeah. My excuse is I'm 52. What's yours?
Liar.
Terrible at learning lines.
Oh, well, yeah,
Awful,
we've
I
had
know.
that conversation.
I know. So it's better when they just say to me, just improvise a little bit.
Yeah.
Great,
That's
great,
what we
great,
do
great,
here.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been doing that. That event was great. It was a like a black tie event, but it was a masked event. I was the only one wearing my mask. What was that about?
It's like COVID all over again, isn't it? Fucking unbelievable.
And I picked a black one, so I thought I looked like Batman.
I'm the Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm just obsessed with Batman. If anyone doesn't know, I love Batman. So, and yesterday, the day before, one of my friends, Richie, sent me some batarangs.
I saw that.
So that's gone in my office. Yeah.
Lovely that.
Yeah. So yeah, I've just been pretending to be Batman, basically just dressing all in black, wearing a mask, and running around with a batarang. So
Cool.
Yeah, but you take the mask off, you're automatically Bruce Wayne because you're in the suit. It's like Bruce Wayne.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There you
Bruce
go.
Wayne. Batman.
Bruce Wayne and
You're
Batman.
just one step away from adopting an orphan, aren't you?
There you go.
Train
Yeah.
them to become an acrobat.
There you go. My Robin. Absolutely.
Sorted.
There we go.
Doug, what about you?
Me, I have had another week of looking after myself, trying not to work too hard because of the old back and
You
whatnot.
never fucking here.
Never here, mate. Never here, you know. And last week we had a record week at Geek Tree Warrington, which we were absolutely buzzing with.
Lovely.
Yeah, sales have been good. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set for Magic the Gathering was
Yes.
ridiculously
Oh,
good.
oh, did you not know about this?
We didn't even expect it to be as good. It's not been as good
There's
in other
some there.
stores. Yeah.
He's got some boosted decks right there.
I'll give you one on the way out.
Oh, and what about the cards?
And the
Hey!
cards.
Hey-o.
Yeah,
I walked in, just saw there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game there. Now
Yeah.
you've mentioned Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Who's your
Yeah.
favourite turtle?
Raphael.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Michelangelo. What?
Badass. He's the badass one. Well,
Sorry, I always
Oh,
forget.
wow.
Who's
Okay, Grandad, time for the home.
Who's the nerdy one?
Splinter, yours
Donatello.
Donnie.
Yours
Donnie.
Yeah.
Donnie's
Yours
my favourite.
Splinter.
Yeah. See, I always, when I was younger, I sort of felt like I moved around them. I'm naturally probably a Donatello.
Paul's
But
a
I
Mona
wanted
Lisa.
to be a Leonardo. I wanted to be the leader. But yeah.
It was always Raph for me because he was always like the hot.
He's cool but
hot-headed.
crude.
Oh yeah.
Whereas Michelangelo,
he's a party dude.
Yeah, of course there
There's
is.
a card called
Are
that.
they-
It's
are they-
fucking mint.
Are they new out?
Yeah.
Oh, because I
So
did.
it officially came out yesterday, but we did the pre-release for it the week before.
So,
It does look like pre-release, don't you? Doug?
So have they done new artwork for it? Have they repurposed
Bit
like
of both.
old
So they've got
Eastman and
into-
Laird?
Eastman has drawn some of the special ones that are out there, which are worth a
Yeah.
shit ton of money because they're so rare.
He's the one who's still involved, isn't
Yes,
he?
yeah.
Liz, the one who's like, fuck off.
The other one's like, my God, it was a joke.
Yeah.
40 years ago in a garage.
We're just taking the piss out of Daredevil, for God's sakes.
Yeah. So it's been really good. Like I say, record week for us. Always
Wow.
loved that. And the boring back business still continues,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, that's about it for me. It's been bit of a boring one. I mean, obviously we've done Wrexham Comic Con in between, and that was amazing because
It was great.
You had a
I
great
had
day, yeah.
nothing to do the entire day. I just went to a con. It was mad.
and watched me work for once.
Yeah.
You were.
It's unusual for me to be lead
Mike
nerd.
watched you
So
work to make sure he didn't get into any mischief.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I was like, "Hello."
You just got to walk around with your missus and your kid.
Yeah, so the kid turned up, and we ended up going round and having our pictures took in the DeLorean, and
it has to be said that
fucking.
that photo of you guys with the DeLorean
Yeah,
and
So
then
cute.
I've got looking at. I've got
getting
getting
it properly pimped up afterwards.
Yeah.
That's a really good
didn't use
picture.
ChatGPT for that.
No.
I did it all myself.
What's
Yeah.
ChatGPT?
And,
Never used
there was
AI before in my
There was
life.
one thing that happened as well, and I was scoping for somebody to have a camera, and nobody had a camera on it. The one of the heels for the wrestling,
Yeah.
like got a chair, and he was coming round. He was like rah rah rah, and like I said to her, "Boo him, boo him." She's gone boo, and he's gone like the chair to try and to like pretend to hit her with it, and fucking Bumblebee steps in front of him. And I was just like,
it's only sentences you can say about Comic-Con, isn't it? Yeah.
Nobody. I was like, oh no, it was amazing. So like, she had a wonderful time.
We always like Bumblebee when Bumblebee
Bee's amazing.
joins in.
Absolutely amazing.
Ah,
Yeah, but that's it. That's what I've done since I saw you last. I've done that about.
Lovely. Well, I'll give you a little bit of what I've been up to, because if you want to know everything that I've been up to, then you need to sign up to Patreon.
Yeah.
It's patreon.com/50footnerds. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. And it's just as little as £1 a month. But I have a series on there called Quick Bites, where I go through all my diary, everything I've done that week, and talk about all the stuff that I've been doing and been watching and everything fun like that. But the main thing I've really done since the last time we all got together is we went out for a little day, didn't we? We went up to Bury, to Arcade Club.
Oh, nice.
The arcade place up there.
That's what it's called, yeah.
We had a whale of a day. We had so much. Literally, we turned up just before 12, and next thing you know, 5 minutes later, it was like 7 o'clock. We're like, oh, okay, we need to leave now, yeah. But it was great just playing on all the games.
So what's their prices like? Is it
18 quid for an adult ticket.
For a whole day?
Yeah.
That's good, because Arcane's in Liverpool is now 25 quid.
Yeah, you just get your hand stamped. So if you want to leave, go and do something, then come back, you can do. But everything in there, the drinks and the food's all reasonably priced. We looked at the food and we were like, my God, that's really
That's what this building used to be as well before I got it.
An arcade?
An arcade, yeah.
Nice, nice. Why haven't you got any arcade machines?
Because I don't have an arcade.
Well, you should at least have one.
I've got. Do you know what? I have thought about it, but it's
get at least a pinball machine, man.
Pick one.
Pinball.
And how do you get one of them ones with multi games in?
Yeah, but it's cheating, isn't it?
It's not cheating.
You can have them from all. You can get them from Smith's now.
I know. Just go and get one.
Nah. Want a proper one?
Nah.
I have one. I want a proper. If I could have any, I'd have the one that you sit. The Star Wars one that you sit in.
The Star Wars. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's like a lottery win one for me. That.
I just realised
one of them.
microphone's a little down. That's fine. Yeah.
Is it depressed?
It's a bit.
It is. Yeah.
It's a bit blue.
That's better. Yeah. No. What would I get? I mean, you can't go wrong with a classic.
Do you know what? Let's do that then. Arcade machine.
Yeah.
Money's no object. What would you have?
I mean, you can't really go wrong with a classic Pac-Man.
Miss Pac-Man.
Oh, Ms. Pac-Man. Sorry. Yeah, I think that. I was playing the Spider-Man arcade game the other day. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. But then you've got like the Simpsons, you've got the X-Men, you've got the Turtles. I'm going to go Pac-Man. Oh, Cubit. No, Pac-Man.
Gauntlet.
Okay. 4-player Gauntlet.
A proper.
That's the noise Pac-Man makes.
A proper 4-player cabinet of Gauntlet.
Okay.
Don't
need to play the theme tune this year. Yeah,
I'll have to believe you on that one.
Go on, Phil. What about you?
I always used to love the Turtles ones, I must admit. They
Yeah.
were my OG thing. That'd be that or Batman. I mean, I'm a very simple guy. I like what I like, and that's it.
Yeah. What about Street Fighter 2 arcade machine?
Oh.
I mean, now if we start naming the good ones, it's going to
Mortal
get a bit hard
Kombat.
now, isn't
Yeah.
it? Operation Wolf.
We were playing. What were we playing?
Time Crisis.
I think it was like Marvel vs. Capcom.
a gun game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A gun game.
They was playing like Marvel vs. Capcom or something like that, and it was a Japanese machine, so I didn't really understand what everything it was saying on the screen. All I could see was a picture of Ryu from Street Fighter. I thought, right, there we go. Put him on, and I'm just like, right, what are the combos that I remember from when I was a kid, like, 30 years ago? I was like, okay. And I'm letting out the Hadoukens, spinning around. Like, I was like, oh my God, I could still do it. And I actually
Muscle memory?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm sorry, but I did. But to be fair, you didn't know what you were doing. So, yeah.
You didn't go easy on her at all?
I mean, not on that game.
There's a laser gun game that I always liked, which was it was proper cinema, shot with actors and stuff like that.
Oh.
It's called
Is it the Western one?
Mad Dog McCree.
Oh, I remember that one, yeah.
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 I remember playing that a few times on a holiday, and I was just getting the hang of it.
There was no animation between them, like being like this and being shot, was there?
And
They
then you
didn't
go,
like go,
yeah.
they just went from that to.
Yeah. No, but we've also been watching a couple of films and stuff like that. We've decided someone's got a gap in their pop culture knowledge, and I'll say, have you seen such and such film? She's like, no. I say, what? Have you not seen that? So now we've made a spinny wheel. Yeah. Never seen E.T. Yeah, I know.
What you're making her? You're making her watch E.T.
No, I'm not making. No. We've got a spinny wheel, and when we'll spin it, and whatever film that comes up, we're gonna say, okay, this is what we're gonna watch. We're doing like a little TikToky thing for it. So here's what we're gonna watch, and then afterwards what we thought about it. And the other day we filmed episode 1, The Princess Bride.
Oh, genius!
Inconceivable.
Someone didn't like it. Spoilers when the video goes up.
Out now.
I fell asleep. I'm not gonna lie. There was a little moment.
It's the single best sword fight in cinema history.
That's what I selected as my favourite scene, the sword fight.
Yeah.
It was great. But was it the next day? I think it was when we came back from the arcade. We thought, right, okay, let's do the next one. What film came up? Fucking Star Wars.
Okay.
A New Hope. She's only ever seen it once when she was little. And to be fair, though, we were both absolutely knackered, and we started falling asleep during it. So we're gonna have to go back and finish watching that. But yeah, I mean, 2 of the best films to start with on that fucking wheel. You know what I mean?
So have you watched any other Star Wars?
Like once or twice.
Have you watched all of the Star Wars?
Yes, but I did it in the correct order.
Chronological,
right?
Not release order.
Yeah. Okay. And I heard that you said you've watched Lord of the Rings once, and that is directly offensive to me because I watched all of the Lord of the Rings extended editions on the 18th of January in the Odeon back to back.
But we said about this at the con. I was saying, like, I don't think the microphone really picked it up very well. Is I didn't watch Lord of the Rings when it first came out. I waited until Return of the King came out. I went to HMV and I bought the extended edition of Fellowship and Two Towers. I watched Fellowship in the morning, Two Towers in the afternoon, and when the pictures in the evening to go and see Return of the King.
See, that's a proper fan. That's what you're supposed to do.
I'll also say I fell asleep during the second one, so technically I haven't seen the second.
You've not seen the Two Towers?
No, I fell asleep.
Oh my! Right, that's getting rectified. Add it to the wheel. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, seriously. Yeah. So we're gonna have fun watching.
I mean,
she actually doesn't know what happens to Haldia. That's terrible.
Ooh.
Who is Haldia?
Oh, you fit in so well.
My days.
Jesus. Yeah. No. Don't worry. I'll fit everything. I'll get it up to speed. Don't worry about that. I also have been watching a little show you might be familiar with called Go Ahead.
Hey!
Because I said to my sister, I said, oh, I'm catching up on this because it was a little bit of a blind stop for me. I'm not going to lie. I'd only seen a little bit of it. And I thought, right, I'll try and watch a bit. And I said to my sister, I said, oh, I'm watching that. Go Ahead because you're coming. And she said, oh, I know someone who's in that. I was like, who? John McGrellis. My sister went to school with John McGrellis.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, John's lovely, man. John's so good.
I remember him from when I was a kid, yeah.
That's so, do you know, honestly, it's such a small world because I went to Brookfield High School, which is now Kirby High. Max, the guy with the cap in it, he went to that school. And also, one of our producers went to that school as well. So it's like,
there you
it's
go.
such a small world.
I know, yeah. It was crazy. It was like,
John's lovely, man.
I was like, who's he playing it? And she was like, oh, he's the girl's dad. I was like, and then I watched it. I was like, oh shit, yeah, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, he's lovely, John.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's
small world.
It is very small world. Very small world. But should we open the world up a little bit and talk about what's been going on in the world of geekdom?
Go on then.
Yeah. Okay, let's do some 50-foot news.
You want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-foot news.
But before we do our 50-foot news...
would you like a go?
Phil doesn't know what he's walked into now.
I don't, but I love the...
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Do you want to go? Okay. All right.
Have you got to time me in for the beat?
It's just shoulders and the ding comes at the end.
Ding!
Okay. Right. Ready?
Go on.
You want news? We got news. It's time for the 50-foot news.
There you go.
Love that. Bit of choreography, thank you.
But before we move into the 50-foot news, we've got a sponsor. We got our first sponsor of this episode, okay? And today's episode is sponsored by Sleepflix, the streaming service for sleepers, by sleepers, about sleepers, designed to put you to sleep. Tired of exciting shows that keep you awake? Sleepflix offers thousands of hours of content like man ironing a shirt in real time, unedited CCTV footage of a library, paint drying, and of course the fan favourite, An Accountant Explains Tax. Each of our show ideas came to us in a dream. Fall asleep with your TV on and we won't know, giving us great viewing figures. Try 1 month for free when you sign up at sleepflix.com and use promo code NERDS100. Sleepflix, because sometimes the best entertainment is unconsciousness. There we go.
So that sounds like pretty much a standard evening for you, love.
There we go. So that's our first sponsor out the way. But let's get into the actual news, okay?
Okay.
All right, starting this month with a massive spoiler from Scooper My Time to Shine. Hello. Yeah. Everyone's going to die in Avengers Doomsday.
No shit.
I know, shocking, I know. It's crazy that,
Fuck.
the movie called fucking Doomsday, everyone's going to die in. But don't worry, they'll all be back in Avengers Secret Wars because Doom's going to resurrect them all. So the biggest movie of this year has no fucking stakes at all. No. You know how we did Infinity War and Endgame, and Infinity War died with half of everyone dying, and and they all came back.
Doubling down.
We're doubling down. Yeah.
Everyone's going.
I swear to God, they're only doing this so that Mark Ruffalo can't go out there and spoil anything. It's like, he's gonna die. Yes, we know.
Everybody dies.
Yeah.
Just so we can't say, yeah, they die.
Because you remember that interview when he says, "Oh, does anyone die?" And he goes, "Well, half of everyone dies." And Don Cheadle went, "Dude, spoilers!" And he goes, "Oh." So there we go for that one. Staying on Doomsday though, Benedict Cumberbatch is in the movie. All right,
Thunderstretch Cumberbund.
Yes, that's the guy. He's been going around saying that no, I'm not in this one, not in this one. Do you know that big 4-hour-long video they did of all the chairs and his name wasn't on it? He's fucking in it.
Marvel visits IKEA.
Let's just remember, Chris Evans' name wasn't in the chairs, and he got a whole trailer to himself. So he apparently shot his scenes under the call sheet codename of Ivan, so it didn't get out that he was in it. Okay. And this is reportedly because he will be one of Doctor Doom's acolytes, and he's gonna have a mask, like a Doctor Doom mask, with an eye hole up here for his third eye that he got at the end of Multiverse of Madness.
I don't want to know this kind of stuff. That's like stuff I want to see.
Sorry, dude. But yeah, Multiverse of Madness. Apparently, the ending of that movie ties in quite a lot to Doomsday. So we'll see what happens there. Speaking of personality traits, okay, because of the darkness of Doctor Doom, Charles Murphy of Murphy's Multiverse has stated that Beast will resort to a dark plan to try and push back the incursions that are happening on the X-Men world.
Oh, so Dark Beast.
No, we're not getting Dark Beast. We're getting a dark version of Beast, but not Dark Beast. We just need to clarify
navy
this.
blue.
Yeah.
As opposed to teal.
It's like a royal blue. It's like that. It's like
navy
that.
blue.
It's a royal blue. Yeah.
Oh, it looks rough.
Yeah. The opening scenes of the movie will apparently see Deadpool and Wolverine sent by Beast to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's world. And that's where they're all going to get into a scrap. A three-way scrap.
I mean,
finally get to see Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman on screen together after 25 years. That's going to be pretty cool.
Well, apart from the outtake from X-Men.
No, that's not Tobey Maguire.
Was it? Is that Garfield?
Just a random dude
in
some
it?
suit.
I
think
Garfield.
Garfield was like 6 months old when that scene was filmed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I thought that was Tobey Maguire. I thought that was Tobey who just...
No, it's not even Toby's suit. That's a suit from like Party Factory or something like that. So fucking cosplay company.
Whatever.
I hope that's true. I hope that's true.
Well,
I've been hurt before.
Well, don't forget, in Loki, the TVA were pruning timelines and stuff like that, and basically Beast is going to be doing the same thing, trying to destroy their universe before it can destroy the X-Men one. So that's why he's resorting to dark plans, because Beast would normally be in favour of genocide, essentially. But yeah, that's what's going to happen there. He's going to send them to the world to destroy it. And he's sending Wolverine and Deadpool, presumably, because they can't die. You know what I mean?
It's because of the massive draw that they'll bring to the fucking...
Oh, of course, yeah. Money, we call that.
Money truck, baby!
Speaking of the money truck, have you seen the fucking Terrence Howard has been moaning again recently? The guy who was Rhodey in the first Iron Man movie, who then got replaced.
The guy who messed up. Go on, continue.
Yeah. He's been saying for years, they didn't like me because of X, Y, Z. Now his new theory... why he didn't come back is they wanted to use his money that he was asking for the sequel to give to Robert Downey Jr. instead. That's literally like... the dude just found any excuse to say, no, you were shit, go away. And he's like, no, it wasn't. You were. But yeah, dude's got issues, man. But yeah, we'll see everyone having a scrap there, those three. So that'll be quite fun. Saying about Spider-Man, though, does anyone want more spunk?
Spider spunk.
Spunk, S-P-U-M-C, the Spider-Man Sony Pictures universe of Marvel characters. What did you think
I have explained this to you previously.
Yeah.
I just want an amazing Spider-Man 3.
Well, yeah.
That would be quite fun. I love Andrew Garfield.
Is it just going to be 90 minutes of him crying over Emma Stone's grave, though? To be fair,
Holding a skateboard.
That is so sad. That scene.
Holding a skateboard.
Yeah. Well, Sony are thankfully rebooting the live-action Spider-Verse after their recent flops, because it just baffles the mind that nobody wanted to see a solo Craven Morbius or Madam Web movie. Can you believe no one wanted to see Madam Web as a movie? That's amazing to me. Well, I've just got one little phrase for Sony, though. Just pack it in, you bastards. Just stop trying to make solo movies that don't feature Spider-Man happen.
But the problem is they have paid money for this IP that they now need to get a return on. So of course they're going to try and do something with it.
Use the good bits.
It's like, we've paid all this money for Spider-Man. I know, let's make a film without him in.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They could make a load of money if they just release the next fucking Into the Spider-Verse.
Well,
release it.
Yeah.
Saying about Into the Spider-Verse,
the
animated movies,
the
animated movies do actually make the money, so now they're doubling down on that shit. We're getting a reboot of Venom as an R-rated animated movie. My old cousin Tom's going to be involved in some way, shape, or form.
I'm kind of in for that.
Yeah, Tom's coming back to. Now he's
Eddie, we're going to be animated, Eddie. Yes, we need to make money.
So he's going to be at least a producer, if not doing the voice of Venom again. That's a terrible voice, though, that I hate that he does for Venom.
You know the story behind the voice? It's the voice he hears when his dog talks to him. His dog's a little French bulldog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that
So when
one.
he comes home from work and puts his slippers on, it's like, ha! Welcome back.
This is dog John Hollywood.
It's John Hollywood. Well, we've said this before, haven't we? It's just John Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
on steads.
I wonder what it must be like for John Hollywood to talk through you. That's strange. We'll find out.
Imagine if Venom took over. Imagine if John Hollywood had venomized.
Let's find out.
That'd be amazing. Wouldn't it? It'd be the same voice over and over again. How confusing.
What have I just dropped there?
You've dropped his
It's
stethoscope.
Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not a real doctor.
Yeah, So, John. Yes. Okay, so... by the way, John Hollywood here, ladies and gentlemen. So, John, you're going to be playing Venom in the new movie? I didn't know. Well, you do now. So, give us your best Venom as John Hollywood as Venom. Aha, Eddie! We are now symbiotes, Eddie! Ha ha! It just kind of sounds like you, John. I'm sorry, I'm not an actor. I'm a producer. Ha ha!
He's come a long way since Kid Fix.
Yeah.
He's gone up in the world.
Yes. I make all the money now, all the movies. Yes. Well, that actually bleeds us on to talking. We'll talk to you in just one sec, John. Good, because that's why I'm here. Okay. Well, just before we finish off, so they're making that Venom movie. I was saying they're doubling down. They're making animated Spider-Gwen movie and Spider-Monk. Spider-Monk?
Spider-Monk.
Yeah.
Spider-Punk.
Spider-Monk. Spider-Monk is a different film. It's just about this religious fella who just can shoot webs. Yeah.
Thwip.
Yeah. Oh my God! I've gone from Daily Bugle to Dalai Lama. Well, that brings me to John. Ha ha! Yes, John has got a question for you now. Uh-huh. So I need you all to pitch me a successful live-action Spider-Man or animated Spider-Man spin-off. Go, Paul. You've had the notes, so you've got preparation.
Yes, I have.
Thrill me.
Okay.
Captain Show Notes.
Yeah. Captain Show Notes.
So, okay. Picture the scene.
Okay. I already am.
It's Queens,
Yes.
New York,
Yes.
1985. High schooler May Riley is bookish, sarcastic, and idealistic.
Oh God, no! No! You're not doing the Aunt May spin-off. No!
She works part-time at a local corner diner, soda shop kind of place, and secretly writes short fiction and dreams of escaping the city for college. But at school, she's a nobody. Until a Saturday detention throws her together with a rich snob, a burned-out punk, a shy science kid, and a rebellious art girl. Yes, that's right. It's John Hughes comes to Spunk.
Who's John Hughes?
John Hughes.
Ah, yes.
Hughes. Yeah.
John Hughes, creator of Spider-Monk.
She's caught in a love triangle between the troublemaker and the science nerd, while her writing, encouraged by the school paper editor Robbie Robertson, brings her into conflict with one of them who intends to skip town with cash stolen from a local mob errand gone wrong. expect cameos from an angry local kid called Frank Castle, a school bully named Thompson, and the fat kid that the bully bullies called Willie Fisk.
No, Willie?
Willie?
Yeah.
Willie, no.
Lots of 80s music on the soundtrack, like Girls Just Want to Have Fun, How Soon Is Now, and Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and plenty of New York locations like the Washington Square Park, the Empire State Building, and Coney Island. It's called Waiting for Tomorrow, Before the Spider, and yeah, it's basically Spider-Man does the Breakfast Club.
Who wants to thrill me next? Which one of you has got a pitch for me, John Hollywood? Ha ha.
I would just go simple. I'd just give us the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, and that'd just make bank.
What if they're two movies that are like sequels to each other? They're crossover movies, part 1 and part 2.
Just cross them over. I mean, what? Like, because Venom came into... Was it Tobey
Spider-Man 3, yes. Oh, no, at the end of the Venom movie, he went to Tom Holland's, yes.
And then went...
But he maybe not done
back,
in
then
Venom
he went
3.
back again?
Yes, it's very confusing.
So is he going to be in Doomsday?
Fuck
Venom.
knows. Probably not.
So Spider-Man 4, The Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
That just makes...
Newton Park Warriors 1.
I was just going to say, that makes me just flash back to Saturday afternoons and the football results before Doctor Who.
Yeah, the football results. Why don't he do that anymore? He's the most bored man in the world telling you
because
names
it's
and
all
numbers.
on the internet and you can just look it up.
I know, but still.
East 5, 4, 4 far 5.
There's a clip. Cheers, Paul. All right. So who would be the villain in your Spider-Man 3/4?
Because we never got well, it was supposed to be Shailene Woodley. Is that how you might pronounce it? It was going to be
she was
MJ.
going to be Mary Jane, yeah.
And I know for Spider-Man 4 was going to be Vulture. That was the plan.
Yeah, John Malkovich was supposed to be the Vulture.
I mean, that would have been super interesting, so I would have
been
been like down with that. But yeah, I just wanted to see Tom Hardy's Venom interacting with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, so I would have just went that way.
Okay,
That's what. Listen, simple.
Yeah,
simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah. Okay. Fair dues.
That's me.
Doug, thrill me.
I would like to see the special. So in Spider-Verse, Miguel says you are the best to the Lego Spider-Man, and I would like to see how he's become the best.
The Lego Spider-Man movie?
I want to see how the Lego Spider-Man becomes Lego Spider-Man, because I reckon he was just a normal spider that was bit by a piece of Lego. If Spider-Ham's to go anything about, that could actually be a thing. He stood on too many pieces and became because he had 8 legs. He stood on too many pieces of Lego and became Lego Spider-Man. Credits.
I remember when Uncle Ben died, and we just see someone flick a piece of Lego off the table.
The newspaper.
No!
The newspaper comes down and it's like bang. Done.
I could have used my powers to save him, but no, and now he's dead. So yeah, okay. With great Lego comes great responsibility.
Apparently.
Okay. Green light for everyone then. Oh, well done.
Definitely a good one for Lego loving Mike.
It is very
Tell
good
you what,
one.
when all this money starts coming in from all these films that we're pitching, John, mate, I can't wait.
I know, yeah,
So
yeah,
rich.
just so rich. One day. All right. Let's move on then. Okay, we're staying with Spider-Man. We're talking about Brand New Day now, the new Spider-Man movie, and the trailer is apparently dropping at some point soon, potentially March 10th or 17th. Some rumours are saying April, but I think that's a bit too far off, to be honest with you, considering the movie comes out in May, June, July, something like that. It's not far at all.
In the future, sometime, maybe on a calendar.
I know when they brought out No Way Home, they only released the trailer 4 or 5 months out from that, so we won't be waiting long at all for this. But expect to see in the trailer the Punisher, Tarantula, Boomerang. I know about the spelling mistake, don't we?
Boomerang.
Scorpion and Tombstone, okay, because they're all confirmed for it.
Yeah, you spelled that
potential
wrong too.
Teasers of the Man Spider. If they do Man Spider in this movie, I am going to cry with happiness. And confirmation that Sadie Sink potentially could be Jean Grey, maybe, possibly. Looks like she is. Also, weird rumour, Kanan Shipka, who was Sabrina on Netflix's Sabrina the Teenage Witch, she's been spotted on set, potentially playing Gwen Stacy, who will be Peter Parker's neighbour.
See, now, I love that.
I like that.
Because I watched Mad Men. I saw her grow up watching Mad Men, and I think
Bit
she's
pervy.
fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see
John
it.
Hamm's in it. That's what I'm perving.
Oh, of course. Well, that's what.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
everyone pervs at John Hamm, of course. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. So, that's still one of my favourite moments. Do you ever watch Toast of London? Did you? No one ever watched
Nope.
Toast of London?
You know,
The Matt
I've
Berry
never
show?
got around to it. I'm aware of it, though.
There's an amazing moment where Matt Berry's dad is dying, and he goes and he meets his brother, and they're going in to see his dad on his deathbed, and his dad is played by fucking Gordon's alive, Brian Blessed. And
Obviously.
they go in,
Okay.
and John Hamm has been shadowing Toast the entire time because he's learning how to be like him for a movie role that they're doing. And so I keep saying to John Hamm, he's like, just fuck off, leave me alone. I've got to deal with something. My dad's dying, and Toast and his brother are there, and his dad, Brian Brass, is dying on this bed, and he's just like, boys, I need to tell you something before I go. I bequeath everything to... And the doors open, and you just see him stood in the doorway, and Brian Brass goes, John Hamm! And then dies. And the solicitor's there, he's just like, well, that's binding. So and then John Hamm's like, right, everyone, fuck off out my house then, please. Yeah, honestly, it's amazing. If you've not seen that show, you need to watch it. It's so funny. Absolutely amazing. And Weasley, a little Daisy Ridley, is in there, little young Daisy Ridley, before she was in Star Wars. Yeah.
Remember that day we walked past him in the street?
We
in
did.
Liverpool?
We walked past Matt Berry.
In London, rather.
In London,
just outside Euston Station.
Yeah, just weirdly just walk past Matt Berry in the street, as you do, you know.
Yeah.
Mad. Right. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, Gwen Stacy might be in the movie. However, she's actually shit out of luck when it comes to dating Peter Parker, because there's a big rumour right now that Tom Holland and Zendaya have got married. Yeah.
Oh.
So some fashion designer who does a lot of Zendaya's outfits was asked on the red carpet, you've done this outfit for Zendaya, and she's like, yeah. And so, okay, will we potentially be seeing a wedding dress soon? And the designer went, yeah, it's happened. You missed it. So, yeah, nice little private ceremony. They keep their relationship private. I don't blame them. But, yeah, apparently, Peter Parker finally bagged the Mary Jane because Tobey Maguire dated Kirsten Dunst. Andrew Garfield dated Emma Stone.
Yeah.
They get on with their leading ladies, but they can't lock that shit down. Apparently, Tom Holland has. Fair play to him.
Good lad.
Fair play to
Well
him. Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like those. Have you seen the video of them at Wembley? But then you've got Timothy Chalamet and his missus at Wembley, and they're like all over each other and snogging and just being for the cameras. Whereas those two are both on the phones, like miming that I want to dance with somebody. That's so cute.
That, but
so
we'll have to
cute.
have a look at that. That's cool. Tom Holland isn't the only live-action Spider-Man we've got, though, is he? Because we've got the upcoming Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir series coming out.
The trailer for
Have
that
we seen the trailer?
Yes.
I'm gonna get hammered.
Did we choose to watch it black and white or colour?
I watched both.
Both.
Ah.
Always both.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Phil?
I've only seen a clip of him. Like, I haven't seen the whole trailer, but
I
would be just
he's
from the
full
image.
Cage.
I was
He's full
full
Cage.
cage.
Full
I'm
Cage.
sold. I'm sold.
He's uncaged.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just... It's
Do you reckon
fucking
do you reckon
mental.
the director just goes like this? Okay, action.
Okay, I'm a Spider-Man today. That's what it's just like, yeah.
That's a great title for Nicholas Uncaged. Have they ever done that? 'Cause
It could be a sequel to
that'd be just great.
No, that's
Unbearable
got
Weight
to be his autobiographies.
Well, he did that film, didn't he, where he played himself? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
The Unbearable
God.
Weight of
What's it?
Massive Talent.
Him and Pedro Pascal.
Him and Pedro
haven't
Pascal.
seen it, no.
Nicolas
Oh,
Cage
it's
plays
fun.
Nicolas Cage, and also Nick Coppola.
Wow.
So
Yes.
he's his imaginary inner self.
Yeah.
So he'll be in a car and he's just like, I'm driving down the road, gotta go and see my daughter. You don't need to see your daughter because we're going fucking crazy! And all this kind of stuff. It's mad. It's fucking
Yeah, I'm
weird.
watching that one again, though. I forgot. I've not watched that film since it came out.
Yeah,
That's getting
definitely.
watched again tonight.
It's a moment when he gets drugged in it and it's fucking insane. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Noir.
yeah, but the trailer though to Spider Noir looks it looks good.
There's a lot in that trailer though as well. I've watched
Yeah.
a couple of breakdowns and stuff. Like
Sandman, Electro,
Negative
Hammerhead. What?
Negative Man as well.
Mr. Negative is in
Yeah,
I didn't see
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's in there.
Cool.
Or
Looking
whether
forward
it's
to that.
because it's sepia toned, maybe it's
Ah,
because it's
okay.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's there.
That's interesting. I want an invasion of the Black Cat. Finally, this will be our first live-action Black Cat. Weirdly, yeah.
And because it's 1920, she'll have really pointy boobs.
Probably. All right.
I'm somewhat of a connoisseur.
Okay, staying with Marvel,
saying.
but moving away from Spider-Man and such now. Frank Miller, he spoke recently about one of his most praised stories could have been something completely different. as apparently he originally started writing the treatment for Daredevil, the Man Without Fear, as a TV pilot script.
What, before it was a book comic?
Yeah.
Okay.
He wrote that as a TV pilot. He took it to the execs at whatever network, it doesn't say, and they said, "Oh my God, we didn't ask for War and Peace." That's a direct quote. And they rejected it. Miller took it to Ralph Macchio, who was former editor-in-chief at Marvel, who said, "Why don't you turn it into a comic?" And the rest is history.
What, the comic guy said, "Why don't you turn it into a comic?" That's mad, that, isn't it?
I know. It's just like, well, you've got it written. You may as well fucking do it somehow.
I mean, to be fair, and this ties into the next bit, but there is definitely a history of TV and film scripts being repurposed back into comics when they're based on particular IP.
Yeah. Well, Miller did like the second and the third RoboCop, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Well, he is in the second RoboCop movie.
Yeah. yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, they were his. There was he wrote that. Well, it was supposed to be one movie, but again, War and Peace, because it's Miller.
Yeah.
He can't help himself.
Yeah.
He just don't know when to shut up. So he's
Which is why we have 3 The Dark.
that's why they had to cut
Knight
it.
Returns.
They had to cut it into 2 movies,
Yeah.
and neither of them were brilliant.
Yeah. It's like if you've ever read The Dark Knight Returns, The War of the Supermen, or whatever it's fucking called. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It starts great, and then 9/11 happens, and you can tell there's a big fucking shift in his writing, and it becomes dreadful.
Yep.
Yeah. It's interesting. All right, last piece of Marvel news, and since they exist in the MCU, it's only fair that they exist in the comics. Jay and Silent Bob are joining the Marvel multiverse in Jays of Future Past.
Jays of Future Past.
It'll be a one-shot comic.
You see what he did there?
You don't have to take my money.
Yeah.
I will happily send it to them via post.
This will see our
I am
heroes
okay.
attempting to flee Doctor Doom, who decrees that they must die for some reason.
Fuck me, that's
Expect
awesome.
shenanigans with the
So
Fantastic
is this
They're
the-
Jay
is
and
this
Silent Bob. What
Is
other
this the
reasons do you
secret
need?
that Kev's been keeping recently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what a
I
legend.
think
Fucking
he
love him.
announced it on the
Only a couple of
cruiser
days ago.
On the
cruiser
cruise.
skew.
Yeah.
And there is other Marvel stuff that he's got in the bag that he's alluded to, but will be coming later in the year.
Yeah, so expect shenanigans with the Fantastic Four and X-Men, and how can they resist a crossover with New Jersey's own Ms. Marvel?
Yeah.
If you can have Jay and Silent
Well, yeah,
Bob,
that makes absolute
makes
sense.
sense. Makes sense.
But what I was referring to before, there was a period when Kevin was working on a TV script,
Yes.
where they were going to do it. So this was like the Arrowverse shows. They were going to do an anthology show, so different episodes, different one-shots, basically.
Yeah.
And he had written a script for Bizarro and the Daily Planet stuff. And they've now repurposed that back into a comic that's
it's the
coming up.
Bizarro year zero.
Yeah.
That's coming out. Yeah,
That's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting. Okay,
I'll
speaking
read,
of DC,
I'll read and watch anything he does. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that. I'm in the
speaking
bag
of
Kevin
DC,
Smith every
there's not
single
much
time.
news from across the street. Okay, Warner Brothers. Obviously, we're going to talk about them in a moment. But we know the Batman 2 will start shooting this year.
In Liverpool.
Do we know any more about the Batman 2 shooting this year?
No one's asked me yet.
Will Elevator Guard return?
Elevator Guard number 1. I described it yesterday as the most
get it
important.
right.
Yeah, number 1, not number 2. Number
Yeah.
1 as the most important character in the entirety of that scene, because like literally it was just me guarding something and Zoe Kravitz. Oh my days! I didn't know. Well, I looked up in that scene, and there was a little bit where you see off screen where Batman sort of beats me up and I'm on the floor. I looked up. I'm like, it's Robert Pattinson. I was like, oh, it's a stunt double. I was devastated. So I never actually meet the Batman. The stunt double was amazing.
It's our Batman.
I meant our Batman, just not the Batman. But I would love to, if Matt's watching, I am free. I am available.
And if Matt's watching, so am I.
You're not free. You're reasonably priced.
Reasonably priced, yes. Thank you, Matt. He's lovely though. Like, he was really, really good to.
Can he afford £1 a month? You reckon?
he might be able to. He might be able to. Yeah.
Just get him on the on the Patreon.
Yeah, Matt, give us a call, lad.
Lads,
I'll get him on the phone for you.
Thanks,
Sean.
I love it when you do that. All right, lads.
Sorry for being scout. Fucking hell.
It's so funny though because you don't do it and then
Sorry, my bin's purple. Fuck's
just
sake, mate.
slips in.
Jesus. Anyways, Batman 2 is supposed to be starting shooting later this year. Scarlett Johansson is in the cast. She's rumoured to be playing Gilda Dent, who, if you've ever read The Long Halloween, is quite an important character in that
I'm rereading
storyline.
it at the moment, actually.
Just saying. Daniel Craig has been offered a role, presumed to be that of Christopher Dent, Harvey's dad. Now, Harvey Dent will be played by Sebastian Stan in the movie. the Winter Soldier. It is said though that if Daniel Craig declines, they are willing to offer the role to Liam Neeson.
How big is it?
But that doesn't make any sense to me.
No, he's already been. He's
He's been Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah. No. Don't care how big his dick is. No.
Yeah. Daniel Craig, I think, would be quite good to see in a Batman movie. I guess we will wait and see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he I was going to say he needs a franchise now, but
no, he's
James
got fucking
Bond
Knives Out all day.
Oh
long.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but we only get 3 of them, though, aren't we? I thought that was the whole point of the Knives Out series.
I haven't seen the third one yet, to be fair.
So good.
He's just making all the money being Foghorn Leghorn right now. He doesn't need.
Do you know what this one is?
I do declare, I found myself a martyr.
This one's my favourite.
Is it? Yeah.
This one's my favourite.
Got to get around to it.
It's
Stick it
so
on the wheel.
cleverly wrote about. Just religion. It's just really good.
Oh, okay.
Really
Cool.
good.
Spider Monk. Right. Now then, from DC, we also got the teaser trailer for Lanterns, the TV series, the Green Lantern TV series.
Yeah.
It looks like a cop show. And be honest with you, if it weren't for seeing the costume in the cupboard and the Green Lantern ring and Kyle Chandler flying away at one point, you wouldn't know it was anything to do with
I still have
superheroes.
only seen the teaser one where he's in the car with him.
Yeah,
and he puts the ring on and jumps out the car.
That's how the teaser starts.
Yeah.
They're driving down the road, and Jon Stewart says, "You've been training me for 2 months. When are you actually going to get to fucking wear the ring? What?" And he's like, "Okay, you want to be a fucking superhero? All right." And just jumps out the car, and the car goes over a cliff.
And then is he Hal Jordan or is he?
Kyle Chandler is Hal Jordan.
He's Hal Jordan.
Yes,
Hal
yeah.
Jordan. Okay.
I forget the name of the actor, but he's Jon Stewart, and Nathan Fillion will turn up as Guy Gardner as well in the series.
But slightly weird that Hal refers to himself as the only human Green Lantern.
He does at one point, yes.
Yeah.
But that could just be a joke.
It could also be that something befalls Nathan Fillion.
Saying
No,
that
he
Guy
has
Gardner-
actually said that
I said human.
when he said that he's going to be in the show, he has said that one of the things that he does is the most swear words on screen that he's ever done in anything. So it would be interesting to see if Guy Gardner just gets mangled up. He's like, fuck, as he's dying, you know? Who knows? We'll find out.
Speaking of Nathan Fillion, have you been following his socials?
He's getting the bang back together,
He's
isn't
getting
he?
the Firefly crew back together. I mean, it's funny that he's basically going up to their doors and in some cases they're answering in costume as characters they're playing on other shows at the moment. So it's like, what are you up to? We'll find out soon.
Big Finish. That would be interesting.
Goosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, what do we think? Have you seen the Lanterns trailer? What do we think of it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be interested to see where they go with it. I mean, I understand your concerns that for it being a show about space cops, there's not
We're only
much.
seeing the cops, not the space.
There's not a lot of space in the cops.
Yes.
But you know, I'll see where they're going with it.
Yeah.
I've only seen the beginning of it, but because of what we got last time, it can only be better.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I can understand why they're erring on the side of caution after
They've
the
got
last time.
good actors in. They've got. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a win.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be a bit of a win for DC. This one.
Have you seen a film?
I haven't seen it yet, but
No?
anything with DC, I am absolutely 100% in.
It looks good. It
So
looks.
I'll be there.
It's got a really nice look to it. But yeah, we'll see. How that goes.
And as you pointed out and didn't mention, the one thing the trailer does mention is Chip exists.
Yes, Chip the squirrel. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'd say squirrel. He's an alien, but whatever. Yes.
He's a squirrel.
They're talking about the lanterns, and he's like, yeah, they're all aliens. You know, one of them's a fucking squirrel. So he literally says, one of them's a fucking squirrel. So, yeah, it's not going to hold back. Okay, let's move on now then to some news of Paramount importance. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't.
No such thing as a done deal in showbiz. Swooping in at the last minute, Paramount are now going to be the ones who own Warner Brothers. They've outbid Netflix at the last minute with a $111 billion offer. You know, change you found down the side of the sofa. And they're still going to release movies under their own labels, so Paramount and Warner separate, and Paramount Plus and HBO Max will merge into one streaming service, with Max still operating and producing content independently. Essentially, Warner Brothers are now going to be the sugar babies of Paramount's daddy. You know what I mean? And what is interesting is that with all the success of all this shared, with access to all the shared IP, we could, in theory, see one day on screen Ethan Hunt racing the Batmobile in Optimus Prime while the Enterprise beams them all up. Which I now want to see. When I wrote that out, I was like, shit, I've just invented the best movie.
In Yellowstone.
Yes. Why not? Sure. Kevin Costner's there getting swept away by a fucking hurricane. He's like, not again.
Yeah.
I want to see that film.
This is, and funnily enough, this is coming up just at the point as HBO Max is about to launch in the UK.
Yes, it is.
And I've already got Paramount Plus, so it's like 2 years' time, those two are going to merge, and it's like, okay, that's one less streaming service.
I know certain someone who doesn't need to buy HBO Max now. Because a certain someone was going to get HBO Max just for Friends, and now doesn't need to because of reasons that I'm not going to go into right here. But yes. Okay. Staying with the space stuff of it all, because, we mentioned the Enterprise. So in that, you were saying you were building the Enterprise, weren't you?
Yes.
Where are you up to now?
So I'm about halfway through.
The Lego Enterprise, by the way. Not just like he's building a spaceship in his backyard.
Enterprise D in Lego. So what I've been doing is trying just to do a couple of the packets a week. But on the last one, it was like I got through my couple of packets, and I was doing the nacelles on the secondary hull, and it was like they were half built, and it was like I am not going to stop until these nacelles are fully built and installed on that fucker. So so it was like a massive session of 4 packets.
Oh my!
Yeah, but it looks really. The only thing that was
4 packets. What was that like? Would be like only building 4 packets of Lego in one go, Paul. I can't really imagine that.
Well, you're the man who's saying that I'm going to build Gizmo 25 pieces at a time.
Yeah.
If you get the followers.
I'm already up to 230 odd, mate. So
that's kind of delayed.
If you haven't already, follow me at Lego Love and Mike on TikTok.
That's very it's delayed gratification basically. My wife, I am aware of how much she spent on my Christmas present.
I wonder where you were going with that when you were saying delayed gratification.
I am.
Kath was taking her earrings out, shit.
And because I am making the most out of it and enjoying it so much, there is a good chance that I will now be allowed to have more Lego at a later.
Allowed, he says.
Yes, allowed. This was going to be a one-off, and now it's potentially going to be a thing.
So what you're saying is, Mike, take me to the Lego shop sometime with you next time you go to film a video.
Maybe. I mean, I was thinking that you might want to come, and once I finish building the Enterprise, you might want to come and do a thing about it. Cool. I will guest on Lego Lovin' Mike's TikTok channel and what have you. So really enjoying it. I mean, I'm up to 4 of the characters now, so I've got
minifigs.
You start with you start with Dr. Crusher, then you get Wesley, then you get Commander Riker and his trombone, and then
is that what we call it?
Seriously, he has a trombone.
Is that why he has to sit on the chair all funny as it falls?
And then
is it rusty?
It's rusty trombone.
What do you expect from me, guys?
Of course.
Yeah, of course, we do know you. We have met you. And then we've got Geordie as well. So I don't know who we'll be getting next, but I've literally the manual for building this Lego is in 2 volumes. I have completed volume 1. I am moving on to volume 2. So I imagine I will now start building the saucer.
Yes.
But yeah, I am really enjoying it, and I have the correct stickers now, so the stickers are going on to it.
Well, I finished me Stranger Things upside down set.
Yeah,
that was a fun build.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a fun one there. That was very good. Bloody difficult.
Did you stand on your head?
No, you have to put stuff upside down and things like when you're trying to clip it all together. It's a bit awkward to do.
The one thing that just irritated me about the nacelles was that
first world problem.
It really bugs me about some toys, some children's toys.
When you put them in, you have to go upside down to do it. What about a fucking child? Jesus Christ!
So you know what I mean when I talk about the Bassard collectors. So it's the red bits on the end of the nacelle.
Basically, what's happened here is
They-
Mike
they-
asked him about his
they-
hobby
they-
about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
They just
Never ask him about Paris.
This is why we don't
they
think
were
Paris.
they just felt a bit loose initially when you're putting them on. They're fine now, but they just had a habit of falling off. And
You're a fucking gift, you mate. You are an absolute treasure.
do you have any of the Lord of the Rings Lego?
Yeah, it's just like sticking
I
the
do
thing in
have
your
a, I
face
do have a
like that,
little
isn't it?
Lego TARDIS from the Peter Capaldi's, you know, where it opens
Oh,
up the back.
see, I've been saying to
It's a
Kath
small
that
one.
I really regret not getting the official Lego set at the
I've
time.
got the.
Yeah, I know, and it's fucking
great.
expensive to get now.
It's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got.
I
that.
would like that.
Right. Okay. Let's move on then to the bit where Paul gets to talk about stuff properly. All right. Let's. We've just got a little bit of news rest. Anyway, we were talking about space.
Yes.
Let's talk about some more space. So, YouTuber, a happy, healthy human, was talking recently about when they visited the set of Ahsoka Series 2. You know, the Star Wars of it all. They obviously couldn't mention much due to NDAs, but they did say that their favourite moment on set was when, quote, Ewan let me hold Ahsoka's lightsaber. Whoops.
Okay. Okay.
Is this confirmation that Ewan McGregor will appear as Obi-Wan?
Probably.
Yep. Now, we had the Clone Wars flashback in Season 1, where Hayden Christensen appeared as Anakin, and he did all the ghostiness of it all as well. Who's to say we don't see more of that in Season 2?
Why not?
Could they get their money worth out of Ariana Greenblatt while she's still young and do some more younger Ahsoka shit?
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
I'm all for that. So let's go with that. But yeah, I'd love to. I mean, he's always said that he'd love to keep coming back as Obi-Wan over and over again. I love the fact that he's older now than Alec Guinness was in the
mad,
original
that,
Star
innit?
Wars.
Hello.
Hi. Have you got something to say? Hello there.
Hello.
That's how you do. Yeah. have you got an Alec Guinness?
Hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I love it. My cousin is a massive Star Wars fan, and I've promised him one day if I ever get to be on Star Wars, I will bring him onto set because he wrote a script for me. We set up a production company when I was in uni. He wrote a script for me, and I was like, I will pay you back one day. So that's where we're headed. So also, Matt Reeves, anyone, Lucasfilm are in it and wants to hire me for Star Wars.
Yeah, stop hiring other people that have been
come
in
on.
fucking superhero shit.
Come on.
Scarlett Johansson again.
I know.
Don't get me wrong.
Come
Love to look at it.
Oh, do you want to play the Black Widow in the next movie instead of Scarlett Johanssign?
I'm up for it,
Sign
Sign me up.
the skin tight leather. Love it. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go for some quick news roundup now then. The Mummy 4 is happening, and the directors have said that The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, the third Mummy movie, is now non-canon, mainly because Rachel Weisz is coming back, and she wasn't in that one. Good. Harry Potter TV series still doesn't have a villain, as Cillian Murphy has stated that he is categorically not playing Voldemort, although a new rumour suggests that a voice actor has been cast for the part in Philosopher's Stone. Another rumour says that Paul Bettany is in line for the role of the Vision, which I could actually see. Sonic the Hedgehog 4... Sorry. Sonic the Hedgehog fucking 4! Did we ever think we'd get to Sonic 4?
No,
Wow.
I really didn't.
That is happening. Is now started filming. Kristen Bell has joined the cast as Amy Rose. And Ben Kingsley. Sir Ben Kingsley.
You mean Trevor Slattery?
Yeah, well, him as well. Has joined the cast as in an unknown role. I wanted to be Big the Cat so much. I think that would be... Last time we spoke to you, we asked, have you seen Wonder Man yet? Have you watched it?
I still haven't. No.
Dude!
I know.
Fuck's sake, get it watched.
I've been watching the traitors. Has anyone watched the traitors?
Oh, yeah.
Problem is, I feel like I've watched them all, and then I went to watch the New Zealand traitors, and then the Irish traitors, just because it's easy when you're having something
Well,
to eat.
we'd never seen any of the traitors, and people get saying to me for years, you got to watch traitors. So over Christmas, I watched the Celebrity Traitors. Thought, okay. And then when the new series came out, we watched it.
Yeah.
And initially we were just like, yeah. But then after like 3 episodes, we were like, oh my God, I need to see the next one now.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? I think it'd be an interesting thing if, for one of the series, if they don't tell you who the traitors are.
Yes! That's exactly my point with it!
That's
exactly what
that's
I've been
why they
saying.
started
I've
with
never
the whole
watched it.
secret traitor thing to begin with.
Yeah, but that was...
Yeah,
That'd be
I've never watched it. So did the Columbo it right at the beginning then? Just let you know who it is.
Yeah, they tell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, that is there's a show. It's on Netflix now. It was on Channel 5 fucking forever ago when Channel 5 first started, and Netflix did a reboot of it called The Mole. It's basically the same thing. It's all these people going out and doing all these tasks, but one of them is a villain who's trying to work against them.
When you said the
that's a good
beginning
one.
of Channel 5, then I thought he was going to say Topless Darts.
No. That was Bravo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keith Chegwin doing
What? Topless? What?
we
did
Naked Jungle.
Naked Jungle.
Yeah. No, the mole. It was really good. And one of the things they used to do on the Channel 5 version in the first series, they had a little intro from the presenter on every episode, and in the final episode, he went, "We told you who the traitor was the entire time. It's like all you got to do is every word that I said, the very first word I said in every single episode, take the first letter of that word and put them all together. That's the traitor's name." So he'd be like, "Do you think?" And then the next one would be like, "At last, all these," and then very soon we'll see. And it's like DAVID. So he would do that, and he'd tell you who the traitor was by like doing that. So there was a little hidden thing, not the traitor, the mole, but whatever. Yeah. So anyways, let's carry on. Netflix, their live-action Scooby-Doo has found its Daphne in McKenna Grace.
Jinkies.
Yeah, the little girl from Ghostbusters Afterlife, and she's in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so she's a good little actress there. I think she's really got well.
Yeah, brilliant.
And she's dressed up as that character like since she was a kid. She fucking loves Daphne, so yeah. I missed this, but apparently a little while back, Mike Flanagan announced that he was making a new movie based on Stephen King's novel, The Mist. It's Mike Flanagan who made like Haunting of Hill House and Blind Manor and stuff for Netflix. Yeah, he's doing a new version of The Mist. I love the original movie, Frank Darabont's version, and Flanagan and King works so he gets that so well. So I think that's gonna be really good. When he was talking about it, he's like, the Darabont version is only like 15 years old.
Are you doing a movie or a show?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a movie. He's like, I don't want to remake that movie. There's no point. But mine will be like using that as kind of like a basis and thing. So I think he's kind of going to do what they wanted to do with the TV series.
Okay.
Do another story set in that world. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I would like that. I fucking love the original movie, and the ending of that movie is amazing. It's the bleakest ending in the world, but yeah, I love it. Okay, people are giving Max Landis work again for some fucking reason. As he's writing a new G.I. Joe movie. I mean, at last, am I right? G.I. Joe. Who gives a shit now? Charlie's Angels. Can we stop kicking that fucking horse to death because it's already dead? Drew Barrymore's company are making another Charlie's Angels movie.
I mean, I liked the Charlie's Angels movies that she was in.
Yeah, but then they've made more. We don't need them.
Well, they made one more.
Yeah, now they're making another. We don't need them. Some would say we didn't even need the Drew Barrymore Cameron Diaz version, but hey ho.
I think
All right.
it was good.
Jennifer Tilly has said that there's more Chucky movies coming. Despite the cancellation of the TV series, she has said that Chucky and Tiffany, the quote gruesome twosome, will be back. It's been rumoured for a while that creator Don Mancini is working on a new movie that ties up all the loose ends left from the TV series.
I will be genuinely interested to see this, given that I worked my way through the
Have
franchise.
you seen the series now?
I only watched the first couple of episodes and then it dropped off of Sky. So
Series 3
the rest of
is
the
set
series
in the White House.
Yes, so I gather.
Yes.
So
Make
I
of
gather.
that as you will. And some sad news to end on, as Bruce Campbell has announced that he has a cancer diagnosis. He didn't go into too much detail, but he said that it's treatable but not curable. He's going to be scaling back his convention appearances for later this year, but he will still be promoting his new movie, Ernie and Emma. In related news, though, we have confirmation that Evil Dead Burn has finished filming last year, and that new spin-off Evil Dead Wrath starts shooting later this month from Francis Galuppi, who's only done one movie before this, but seems like he's got an eye for it. But yeah, that's where we are.
The Evil Dead franchise is very much your bag.
It is,
Yeah,
and to see Bruce like announce something like that, it's horrible. But in his statement, he said, "Look, you know what? It is what it is. I plan to be around for a long time to come, so don't worry." And let's face it, if anyone can kick cancer's ass, it's fucking Ash from Evil Dead. Let's be honest. So there we are. Right, that's everything for me for the news section. Now we move over to Paul, who's going to talk about some Doctor Who stuff.
Hold on to your lapels, Chessington. It's the Doctor Who news.
But before we launch into Doctor Who, we have another sponsor.
Oh, here we go.
We have another one. Okay. Our second sponsor this episode is Emotional Support Potatoes. We all know that life can be tough. Friends can be unreliable, but a potato will always be there for you. Each emotional support potato is carefully selected for its calming shape and quiet understanding, and receives 50 hours of expert training in how to calm your tits. Some even have little drawn-on faces. You can get 10% off your first spud when you use our special link at emotionalsupportpotatoes.co.uk/nerds and use code Hollywood at checkout. When life gets overwhelming, just hold your potato, and remember, it doesn't judge you, and if it pisses you off, you can just mash the fucker. Emotional support potatoes. Right, Paul.
I'm not sure how to follow that, to be fair. Anyway,
real.
No, sorry. I was just before I was watching Phil, who was sitting there grooving along to the sounder. Because Doctor Who, it was the thing we instantly bonded over.
Yeah. After the first time I met you, you had the Doctor Who t-shirt. And
I was coming over to talk to you to introduce myself because I knew I was going to introduce. You talked to me first.
Yeah, well, I literally, I don't think I really knew, aside from these lovely people. Yeah, I didn't know anyone. I was like, oh, Doctor Who, dude. Hello.
There's an actual doctor there, but Paul.
Hello. But so remind me, who did you say your favourite is?
Oh, well, firstly, I remember Doctor Who a little bit when I was younger, and I'm sure it was a Peter Davidson episode, and I saw Dalek, and I was just terrified, so I hid behind the couch. So it wasn't really on. I'm sure it was like a repeat at that point.
For your age, it would have been like UK Gold or something like that.
Yeah, and then I only got into Doctor Who properly because of Christopher Eccleston. I watched him. Here we go. See, I didn't realise I watched him in... as Derek Bentley. Yeah. And then that he was like the reason why I became sort of an actor. And I realised probably subconsciously I've got like the nose, the ears, Christopher Eccleston vibes. Watched it all.
Oh shit, that's not Christopher Eccleston.
You booked the wrong guy. What's going on? Wrong Northwest actor.
Yeah. But Matt Smith, I just think is just phenomenal as the Doctor.
Isn't he?
He's the Doctor for me of the modern Doctors that feels alien.
Yes.
And I'm
that's
just
a really good way to put it, actually.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not the Doctor Who guy.
You have your own section, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who,
which we haven't done for a while because you haven't watched any.
I haven't watched it in a hot minute, but yeah, that's like a real. The way you just said that, then that's like I like that.
You know,
he's the most alien.
Yeah, because when you had Christopher Eccleston, he felt like he was the last of the Time Lords.
Yeah, he had that weight on his shoulders.
He delivers that so brilliantly. And then you've got the Casanova Doctor of Tennant.
Yeah, quite literally. Yeah, he played Casanova just before Doctor Who.
And then it's like, how'd you top that? It's like going, you've got the Fourth Doctor. How'd you top that? You know, it's so hard. And Matt Smith, I think, just knocked it out the park.
Yeah. There hasn't been a bad one amongst them as far as I'm concerned.
Brilliant.
They are all great. Of course, at the moment, things remain very quiet on the subject of new Doctor Who, but we have plenty to talk about in terms of old Doctor Who and related spin-off material. We literally have just had a conversation an episode or two back about it being the 30th anniversary of the Paul McGann movie. Indeed. Sometimes referred to as Grace 1999.
The Enemy Within.
Yes. Doctor Who the movie, or the one with Paul McGann in. So the unexpected news this month was that this movie has been remastered for 4K UHD.
Yeah, we were talking about this. We were saying about, is it on Blu-ray?
It is on Blu-ray, but it was upscaled.
Yeah.
So now, you might have thought this would be dead easy, as it was shot on 35mm film and would have lots of lovely high-definition goodness locked into that image. Well, no, it's not that easy, because as with most other American-made TV shows of that period, it was edited in standard definition on videotape. You look at your old DVDs of Stargate or Star Trek: The Next Generation, or what, all exactly the same. Standard definition on videotape. So frankly, the master tapes were a bit crap. So for years, it seemed like, a no-brainer that somebody would go back and remaster it properly. But it didn't seem this would be possible due to a number of factors. The film itself was held in an archive by the distributor, who I want to say was Universal. And at times, it was rumoured to have been destroyed in a fire, or a flood, or an earthquake, or a kaiju attack, or something. However, the impossible has now happened. Much like with the upgrading of Star Trek The Next Generation to HD, all the rushes have now been shipped over to the UK and scanned into 4K resolution, and the movie has been completely reconstructed from scratch with additional 5.1 and Dolby Atmos soundtracks also being created for it by the team behind the Doctor Who Blu-rays that have been upgrading the collection.
The restoration team.
That's
essentially.
That some of them are members of the old restoration team, but
isn't it weird that they're restoring a non-lost episode?
Yeah. It's bizarre, but
do you think that the film, like, having the in 4K, think it'd benefit from it?
Oh God, yeah. Because I mean, not that it ever looked particularly bad in standard definition, being played, onto my nice 4K telly, but having that extra sort of crispness and locked in high definitionness, if that's a word.
Go on.
Will be great. I mean, they've had to do a lot of work because some of the effects work is still going to be locked into standard def, so they're going to have to do a sort of an upgrade and a bit of a.
I can't wait to see this bit in 4K, the bit where he goes during the countdown.
clever blending of into the high definition images. So that's great. But new and archived special features will also make for a packed set that will sit very comfortably alongside the Doctor Who collection Blu-rays. I can't wait for that. I always have such good memories of the original. I remember it coming out in 1996.
I had the VHS. Yeah.
I remember. And I've told this story here before, I'm sure, but I remember going to the shop to buy the VHS. It was like a Wednesday in Colchester, because I was at the University of Essex at the time. And I arrive and I look round and it's not there. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Where is it? And it turns out they delayed it. And so they had to push it back another couple of weeks. But I still managed to get the VHS before the transmission, and so I remember watching that with my then girlfriend.
I remember the VHS having like a little bit before it started, and it would show all the Doctor's regenerations.
Yes,
that was
it was a great little trailer. Yeah. But but then I remember on the bank holiday when it was watched, I then didn't watch it because I'd already seen it. So I'm in the SU.
You snob!
I'm in the SU.
You're one of the people who stays over midnight to watch the iPlayer version because I don't need to watch it 6:30 now.
So I watched. I'm in the SU bar, and people started sort of filing in after it had aired, going, "Have you seen Doctor Who? Doctor Who was on." It's like, "Oh yeah." I saw it.
Old news, mate.
Yeah.
Old news.
Yeah. Always. It in some respects, it was very much a shame that it didn't lead to more.
Yeah.
It did inspire a lot of what has come later, what with the additional action and the production value that they were able to throw at it by having the American money and shooting it on proper film in Vancouver, Hollywood of the North and all that. So that was great, and it also meant that we did at least eventually get all of the McGann stuff that came later. That's a whole. You can that's a Wikipedia rabbit hole you can easily lose yourself in if you haven't experienced the McGann era, because it's not just a 90-minute movie. But anyway, speaking of the Doctor Who Blu-ray collection, the story that they started in the recent trailer for the season 21 box set, Destination Daleks, is now going to carry on.
I believe
as an exclusive comic strip supplement with Doctor Who magazine. So It's an older Fifth Doctor reunited with a modern-day Tegan, and they've been summoned to Tryon by their friend Turlo to face the Doctor's arch-enemies once more. DWM 628 is available from 2nd of April, so keep an eye out for that. It's an extra supplement magazine that you get with. It does mean that it's going to be another. It adds another £3 to the copy of the cost of
Basically,
the issue. But that's fine.
I remember when I
can
was a
live with
kid when they used to bring out like magazines and comics, and they'd say like, "Oh, free pack of X-Men trading cards," and it'd have the spot for it on the cover, and just underneath it, it'd have a little thing that go, "Oh, newsy, where are my cards?" Or something. If your cards weren't sellotape to the front, it'd be like, "Ask your news agent for the cards." They'd have took them off.
Panini.
Oi, newsy.
Panini are always quite good because they always bag these things,
Yeah,
so you're not going to lose them. So that's good. Just mentioned talking about the McGann era and audios and stuff like that. We've often mentioned the audio dramas of Big Finish, and they've just had their license extended until 2035.
By which point you'll be dead.
Fuck you.
Prove me wrong, Paul. Prove me wrong. I'll be fucking long dead before you, mate.
I plan on being here for a lot longer than
the cockroaches
than
and the
all of you.
Twinkies.
So congratulations to Jason Hay-Gallery, Nicholas Briggs, and the rest of the extended Big Finish family.
John Carley's got job security for the next 10 years.
Yes, Mr. Carley. I've got to get round to listening to the cyber.
They've redone it now,
box set.
You know, just to interrupt there, sorry.
go on, mate.
We met, me and John, probably like 2014, 15, as essays, basically. Maybe it was even 2013, on a job.
Yeah.
And we were sitting on a bus, and we were just like, I heard Doctor Who, and we just talking, I'm in Doctor Who. And he was like, I'm a massive Doctor Who fan, so to see him do what he's done, is amazing,
he's
and
brilliant.
I'm really proud of him, and I'm thrilled.
Did you have a chance to have a nice catch up the other week in Wrexham?
We had a brief little, and then the problem was for me when I went to Wrexham, I kept walking away from my stand. I just wanted to go over and talk to everyone.
Yeah,
but I'm really proud of him, and I'm just thrilled for him.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Honestly, lovely.
Yeah. Over the last few years, BBC Books, an imprint of Penguin Random House, has been leaning heavily into epic adventures, supported by high-profile names, which have included, well, we talked about it, last year's Space Murder Mystery with your favourite and mine, Lonnie Bangford.
She's a squirrel.
Yeah. The Further Adventures of Ace with Sophie Aldred. We've had an adaptation of Tom Baker's movie script, Scratchman. And we also had a Melody Malone adventure from Alex Kingston. And Strictly Come Dancing star Alex now returns with Stormcage.
Strictly Don't Come Dancing star.
Yes.
Wow.
Amongst other
As
things.
if she hasn't done like a million other things.
Well, Kath's just been rewatching ER on Netflix, which she was in, but various other. Stormcage. Have a look.
Oh yeah, I'll have a little movie.
Stormcage. Yes, a river song adventure that puts you in the driving seat as the Doctor's missus in a choose.
Yes. What a way to phrase that.
The Doctor's missus.
Now you can be the Doctor's wife.
Yeah. In a choose your own adventure style story. So
we're not allowed to say that.
Well,
say choose your own adventure.
I said choose your own adventure style.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
But I mean, so this isn't the first time that Doctor Who has ventured into interactive fiction.
Yes, Attack of the Grask.
Yeah. Well, no, I was thinking a lot further back than that. 40 years ago, Seven House published a series of 6 Make Your Own Adventure with Doctor Who novels, starting with this one. Search for the Doctor.
There he is.
Look at this.
Found him.
Look at this. I'm not sure who they've cast as the Doctor there. It's definitely Colin Baker's coat.
What's going on there?
So yeah, this was published during the height of the early craze for like choose your own adventure novels and fighting fantasy and what have it. I mean, they did some with the Tennant Doctor and Matt Smith as well when things came back, but. Yeah, I've got that set in full at home. I mean that one's written by Dave Martin. So they had a few writers come in who were writers from the series. So Dave Martin, one of the co-creators of K9, so that's why K9's in it, and Drax. The Time Lord Drax, who's a bit of a geezer from London, mate.
Yeah.
So he's a character in that as well.
I'd love to see the discussion in the publisher's office. He's like, right, we need it. Sure, Doug. Sorry, I thought you'd seen it, mate. Yeah. Like, right then. Yeah. I need you to draw me a picture for the cover.
And it's only got 33 sections.
Now, we haven't got the likeness rights for Colin Baker, but what you could do is like Colin Butcher or something, Colin Candlestick Maker, whatever you want to call him. And also, we've got K9, so you can put K9 on cover. But what I'd really love to see, because it's the BBC back in the 70s. No more words there. I know exactly what you want. Let's just leave it there, shall we?
But anyway, I've had a bit of I need to have a proper read of this, but it's good fun so far. One thing that they have done in this is when you get to your sort of, if you want to head for the city, turn to 157. The TARDIS can't be far away. If you want to find something there that might help, turn to 182. Now, back in the day, it used to be kind of hard to remember. Oh, what did I do last time? They've put helpful tick boxes into this book, so you can mark what you choose, and then if you need to go back, instead of using what
the old finger in the panes technique.
Yeah, what we referred to back in the day is the five finger bookmark.
We've all been there, haven't we? Let's be honest.
That is literally what we called it. I
planned on doing a bit of reading tonight myself, son. Right?
Anyway, but
where's that K9, right?
Yeah. That is Storm Cage. We've got some new Target novelizations coming up soon. I'll probably be talking about that next month, hopefully, as long as they show up. I just realised there's one other bit of news I didn't cover.
Is this Murray Gold talking about?
No. It's the sad Doctor Who news.
What's the sad Doctor Who news? Do I know this?
Yes, you do, because I said I forgot to put it on my list, and I said I'd be talking about it on the Doctor Who news. They're taking down Yanto's shrine.
Of course they are, yes.
So, do you know what Yanto's shrine is?
Yeah. We went there.
We did. And I still have... Yeah?
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Right. Are you... How much of Torchwood did you see?
Yes.
That
you
much,
didn't.
Okay.
Okay, there was a character...
Some when it came out.
There was a character on...
Spoiler alert for something that happened 17 years ago.
Yes. Right. There was a character on Torchwood called Yanto Jones.
Okay.
He was... In the first season, he was basically there to make the coffee.
Yes.
Apart
from one episode with his
I remember him.
electro bitch.
Yes. His Cyberwoman girlfriend.
Yes.
And he became... he became more integral to plot and stuff in later seasons. In season 3, Children of Earth, he tragically bites the bullet. He dies, and this was commemorated in Cardiff at the entrance to Torchwood. Because there was a couple of entrances to Torchwood. So there was the Roald Dahl Place by the Millennium Centre. There's the lift. So people still stand on the bit by the fountain thingy that is supposed to be a lift down.
That's
to...
the bit I remember.
Yeah. Well,
John Bannerman always preferred the people to enter through the back entrance.
Don't say.
I wasn't going to go there.
Sorry.
I really wasn't.
Sorry. Allegedly.
But there was also supposedly a tourist information centre in the bay that was like another...
the front.
The front door. The front door.
Yes.
And what happened was, where the front door is, or was, basically people started putting up things to commemorate the death
flowers
of
and letters and cards.
And this went on for years.
Too long.
When did it go? Was
it was 12 years ago, because it came up on my Facebook
2014
recently.
we went.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it was running at the end of its course then.
We went to the Doctor Who exhibition, and we went to the the studio and sort of stood at the front door and went. No, literally.
I'd like a copy of that one, please.
Okay. And we went round Cardiff looking at various places that had been in the show and that, and we went to Yanto's shrine, where you met a girl from South America who told you her in detail.
You walked away and left.
Yes, I did. I walked away going.
It was basically just the
her shag story about Yanto and Captain Jack and what she gets up to because it was a Mary Jane.
I literally asked her, so what
Mary
brings you to
Sue.
Yanto's shrine, thinking I'll get a little 2-minute thing out of her. I'm there
20 minutes later.
Yeah, 20 minutes later, and she's
Oh,
telling
you've
me
told us about her before.
Yeah, we have.
She's telling me this whole story. She wrote about her and Captain Jack and Yanto and what they got up to in their adventures, and it was a weird thing. And and he fucked off and just left me to it. So I couldn't even say, "Oh, Paul, what do you think to all this?" No, he was gone. Yeah, so,
But they've announced that basically. But this thing is hung on wire and rotting wood, and it's not safe, and it is falling apart. So they've finally decided, yes, because they'd had a proper sign made for it and everything. It is going to have to go. So pour one out for the 17 years of Yanto Jones's shrine.
Yeah.
It's been an important thing in Doctor Who fandom in Cardiff for a very long time, and there's talk that they will have some kind of commemoration plaque or something once it's all been rebuilt and what have you. But it's the end of an era.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so Phil,
I didn't realise that it was 17 years.
17 years since Children of Earth. That is the Doctor Who news for this month.
Right, awesome. Well, instead of talking about Doctor Who, let's talk about someone who'd like to be Doctor Who.
I don't want to be Doctor. Oh,
no. So this is we don't have a sounder for this because we don't do interviews as much. But yes,
it's the interview section. Yay!
Okay, I'll clip that and use that from now on out.
Clip that.
All right. So yes, we do have Phil with us this month.
Hello.
So I mean, we've already interviewed you once, to be honest with you. Well, he's already interviewed you. So this is just more of a kind of a roundup for the people who didn't listen to that episode. So let's start.
And if you didn't, why not?
True. Let's start at the beginning. So Phil. I feel like it's fucking blind dates. Where
What's your name? Where'd you come from?
What's your name? Where you from?
That makes you Scylla.
I'll have my own statue in town. Absolutely. Fucking every day. Get in. Fucking right. I'll get a brick on the wall. I'll get a statue. Oh, I love it.
Do you know, I'm actually on the outside of Liverpool Everyman.
Are you?
Yeah. Well, basically, I think it was 2012, something like that. Basically, they were making the Everyman. They wanted to get pictures on the outside. So I was the first person to turn up. And I think that's the only reason I'm on there.
Oh, is that the flippy things on
you're
there?
one of those.
So I'm like near top right.
No, I'll have to have a look next time.
There you go.
On there. So have you been on the Everyman? Have you played on there then?
The old Everyman. I did a community play called Spirits of the Stone.
Yeah.
So basically, this was before I was going to become a nurse. Sort of gave up acting. My mum came into me and said, "Oh, they're doing this play about Kirby. Where you from? Called Spirits of the Stone." Basically, go and audition. I was like, don't know, and like sort of think. I knew I hadn't left it behind, but I was a bit like, I'm trying to be sort of sensible, whatever that means. And then I went, and then it was the best decision I ever made because it was absolutely what I was meant to do.
Yeah, it's a great stage, the old Everyman.
Yeah.
Do you know the Doctor Who connection to the Everyman?
No.
Or the main one? One of the founders is Maureen O'Brien, who was Vicky.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh my! Oh, hello.
Yeah, she was doing the Everyman before she joined Doctor Who.
Have you ever been up Pertwee's Passage?
What?
Pilgrim Street.
When today?
we local fans refer to it as Pertwee's Passage because one of his last
BT advert, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, Vodafone.
Vodafone, sorry.
One of the very last things he filmed before he died was so you might remember back in the 90s they were doing a series of Vodafone adverts that were in the style of the X-Files but with Kyle MacLachlan.
Right.
And they did one in Liverpool at Pilgrim Street, and there was right at the end. The idea for that episode was that it was about he thought he was finding a person who invented time travel. No, he's saving time on his phone bill.
Right.
But right at the end, the punchline is there was a garage door.
Still there, big bunch of them.
It's been painted though, so the sign on it, the door had written on it,
Doctor on call.
Doctor on call. Don't.
No parking.
No
Doctor
parking.
On call. Yeah.
And basically it opens up and a load of smoke billows out, and out walks John Pertwee.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch. This would probably be.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. We will find it afterwards.
Yeah.
Pertwee's back. We used to have the Doctor Who local group at a pub up round the back of the it's the Caledonia, which is no longer there. It's sadly closed. So every month I would literally walk past Pertwee's Passage to get to the Doctor Who group.
Well, I will be watching that and find out what that is. Yeah, and have a little look.
So you walk past it, you didn't go through it.
No.
And back again.
Yeah.
And back again. Oh, drop me watch. Oh,
do you know what? Do you know what's weird, right? I always feel like I've had these like Doctor Who sort of connections everywhere. And I remember I did a commercial for Bethfred, and I parked up, and I'm sure it was in Warrington actually. And it was I think it was like, the power station-y things where you have them sort of on like street corners, but it was like a bigger one.
Yeah, the little substation-y thing.
Yeah, and I had TARDIS written on it. I was like, get a picture of that. The amount of like weird little connections. I told you guys, I think last time, where I was like, I did a film called Surviving Earth, which, a little plug out, is out on 24th of April. Same day when the Michael Jackson film is out. So
okay.
I'm going to have to go and see that, then watch Michael Jackson afterwards. Because I'm a big Jackson fan. And they were like, oh, do you want to do it? I was like, yeah, desperately. Was doing Responder. Couldn't like make the time work, but I'm like, I've got to make this work. And as they said, oh, that's a wrap on Phil, and they give you like a little round of applause, and you feel like, hey. And they went, oh, I've got Rusty Davis coming tomorrow. I was like, what?
Who? What?
Yeah.
Hey?
And he was like, oh yeah, I'm doing a screening of the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who. I was like, oh, I'm a big fan. He went, do you want me to put you on the guest list? I was like, yeah. I had to go all the way home to get my car because I was filming the Responder the day after that. Literally got on the motorway. There was a crash on the M6. Got there with 5 to 10 minutes to go. Got speaking to Russell, and then 2 months later he posted about Go Ahead on his Instagram. Nice. So it's like, Russell, mate, I heard you're looking for a doctor, bro. Like, hit me up, fella. Basically, this is just an advert for me to try and get jobs, basically. Yeah.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
By the way, I also act.
I've got a question for you, Phil. You were just talking about how when you rap, it's like everyone starts clapping for you and stuff like that. I mean, obviously depending on the show, depending on what you're doing, because like these guys have acted and stuff. I don't do acting. How does that feel? It's like everyone's like clapping you, like congratulating you, now unemployed. Is it?
Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, you've done really well. Oh, look at him. Oh, bless him. Look at him.
Check.
Yeah.
Check.
And then it's like,
do you know? It's
do the lovely every now and then overlap? Obviously, that feels like that's the goal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, when we did Respond 2. So I did Go Ahead 1 and went straight into Responder 2 with like a 2-week gap, which was like never happens. And then at the end of 2024, I did 4 jobs in 11 days. One, I did the commercial for Apple. I think it was Apple. Yeah, was it Bulgaria? And then I came back, did a day on Go Ahead. Then I went to Bury for Talamasca, and then I did Famous 5. So you'd had quite a few. It was like, oh, it was great. And by the last one, with the last clap, you're like, oh, no, actually, I am unemployed now. It's terrible. Yeah. The worst part sometimes is when you feel you don't deserve it. See, when you come on for something for one day and like, that's a wrap on film. Like, guys, I don't deserve this. I've been on for like half a day. And then sometimes I've been on ones where they've actually forgot. So everyone else has got one. And then they forgot. I know. And I was like, I feel a bit awkward. So I just try and like creep out and go, guys, am I done? I'm like, oh yeah, there's a wrap for film. Like, no, that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm not. I just want to know, like, do you need me for anything else before I go? Or
so these shows, is there like? Because I only know from like watching TV and just being a nerd. Is there like craft service tables and stuff like that? If they don't,
he wants to know about the food.
I'll be over there like me going like, you fucking what? So I'm taking that. Taking 4 of them.
The oat milk. Yeah, I'll have that. Yeah, the food's pretty good, to be fair. Particularly on Go Ed, because it's a school canteen.
Oh,
So you get like all the good school stuff. Yeah.
I still think it's so funny. That's basically round the corner from my house.
Yeah. It's honestly, I'd never been there before. And when we stepped on the set, it's amazing because they've got everything you could imagine there. And they've actually got a church on the actual grounds.
All right.
It's unbelievable, yeah. And it's amazing on there.
Spider Monk.
And so you've worked with Stephen Graham.
Yeah. For a day, yeah.
Yeah, because they so during COVID, he was filming. What was it called? Help.
Oh yeah.
With my mate Jodie Comer. They literally filmed that round the corner from my house. It was on the Woodchurch estate on the Shard.
I remember watching it and thinking, I know that.
I know that off license.
Why does that post office look so familiar?
That co-op looks familiar.
Yeah.
We I mean, if we'd realised that it was happening, we fuck COVID, fuck lockdown, we would have wandered round the corner to go and have a look. But yeah.
The worst part is when you're an actor and something's filming it around the corner from your house and you didn't even hear about it.
No.
And you're like, oh, guys, come on. But then when you do get a job, they send you to the furthest place in the world, which is great. Like, but,
like,
you know,
I mean, they're going to film the new Beatles stuff that's happening right now. I live like 2 minutes away from Penny Lane.
Oh, right, okay.
So I know they will be filming there. It's like you can't not, film Penny Lane. So it's just like, I wish I had an agent at the moment because I'd be right on that, you know.
Yeah. Did you hear about Doctor Who when it actually came to Liverpool?
No. Well, I heard about it through a friend on the day, so I had to just go down to the Albert Dock just to see John.
Oh, so you went down?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
I didn't because I was working late.
Yeah.
and because it was COVID, and it was like,
call yourself fun.
This was I can't remember what one it was, but it was. I just remember it being at the Albert Dock.
Yeah,
and seeing Jodie there, and I was like, so I saw the TARDIS. I think that was the main thing. I was like, because you're so far away.
So we eventually find out that was Flux. That was literally the final scene that they were shooting for that.
Yeah.
But Doctor Who finally comes to Liverpool, and I didn't get to go and watch.
I know.
Now, when we were at the convention, you were talking about obviously how you ended up getting into Batman was essentially by going round your agent's back and doing the work yourself.
Well, yeah, I always think I think with a good agent-actor relationship, you're both actively trying to pursue stuff, and they're like, they're trying that, you try this, and I just think just send emails out because you know one thing out of like a million might land, and I think during that period,
as well.
During that COVID period, I just thought, what can I do? You can't do anything, but I can email.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a commercial in London.
You don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah. I remember I got a commercial in London, and it was on Halloween night that I emailed and got a reply straight away. And it's like, you know, and that was, I think we did 4 commercials in one day. And you just think if I wouldn't have sent it, I wouldn't have got it.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know, you just got to hustle.
Now, obviously, saying about Batman filming in Liverpool and everything like that, they recently did Clayface in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Are you
no, I'm not in it.
To do with that? No.
I'm not in it, no. Well, the worst part is...
Did you go down and at least look at the set?
I did.
Good
I
lad.
did, right?
Good
and then
lad.
I heard, Phil. I turned around and it was one of the ADs who was working on...
That was going to be your next question.
Yeah,
Did you see anyone there you knew?
I was like, dude, get me a job. I was like, I'm not really... I'll see what I can do. But yeah, unfortunately, not on that one, no.
But that would have been a good one to...
Again, because it's Liverpool.
Yeah.
Although
you probably weren't allowed different universes.
Well,
yeah.
I'll be in any universe. You know. Do you know one part I would love to play is John Constantine?
Yeah, you were talking about that as well. Yeah.
Because, you know, I think...
Take my money. Absolutely. Yeah, you could do that. I've got some Constantine. Like, can you just read it to me? That'd be spot on, actually.
Come on, you know.
Go grab one.
If I can't be Bruce Wayne, I'm not a Bruce Wayne, I'll be John Constantine.
Go on, we can do the audition now. Go and grab one.
Blimey.
Come on, we're trying to get you a job here, man.
Funnily enough,
James Gunn, you're hanging out with Russell T Davies and Matt Reeves.
Funnily enough, we were talking about the Carlton Theatre earlier. They actually shot some of Clayface there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was saying to my friends who run the place, it's like, did we get lots of that DC money to help with the upkeep of the theatre? No. They were really squeezing the budget. It's like it was enough to keep us open over the summer.
Yeah.
So
Well,
okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think.
it'll be
Should be
very
fun.
interesting.
No, obviously we're saying about like obviously you'd like to be Constantine and stuff. We've said about you'd like to play the Doctor. At some point we've discussed.
Who
that.
wouldn't?
And obviously
100%.
Batman. What else is on your kind of wish list?
What else would be on there? I mean, I think I always just want to play characters I think that are far away from you.
Yeah.
So that hopefully, like I think it's on another famous podcast. I think they talk about legacy, and I'm like, so many actors go.
Did you say another famous podcast? Love that.
I didn't want to say what it's called in case, just in case it's not like
Massive Myanmar, guys.
But I think legacy for me is like when you can look back on a piece of work or a selection of pieces of work and go, oh, there's lots of different things. You've done lots of different genres, lots of different mediums. And I always just think, do you know what? The most important thing is to turn up and have a go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just have a go. Whatever it is, try your best. Whether it goes great, bad, there's always something to learn. So that's why I would like to play lots of characters in a variety of genres, as far and as close to me as possible.
Nice. Okay, well we've got something for you to audition with now. So Doug, what's the part that you've
I've no idea. I've just opened the book. Not gonna lie.
you picked up a book.
Just picked up a book. Saw that the big man's in there.
Okay, because we need to find something that I don't know.
There's naughty words in this.
Yeah, there is.
It's
Oh
fine.
my
This is real
It's
classy.
Vertigo.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's allowed. Yeah,
there you go.
It's
There
a
you
graphic
go.
novel. Yeah.
There you go. Are you reading something as well?
Oh, me no.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to because I can't see it from here.
Joe, I had an audition recently, and it was a bit like you were playing two parts, and I messaged my agent going, "So are you basically playing Gollum?" And she went, "Well, sort of like yeah." And there's two parts in this, so you want me to be one part and then do another part?
Now I do.
Yeah. Are you reading something with me?
I'll read the other guy if you want me to. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Um, So wait.
Wait. So you're doing Constantine?
Yeah.
Mike needs a voice.
Okay. Yeah. I need a voice then. Go on. give me a
Kermit.
voice. Kermit. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So what's happening at this point? Are we just jumping in? We don't know what's happening. It's
a cold read, isn't it?
This is a cold read.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I know the lingo.
Oh my! There's nothing more terrifying, and particularly when you get an audition, you don't even know what it's for. So okay, at least we know what it's for.
Okay.
I know what I'd like to do with this useless bastard. Kick his ass out of here and get some kip.
I could take him and dump him somewhere, John.
Yeah. Was that? Yeah. 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 We got the introduction. Yeah.
I've never worked with
Same
Kermit
page.
before.
Same page.
Yep.
Nah, it's a bloody audible mess. But I suppose I'd better sort it out. Right then, guys. You can rest soon. But first, I want you to draw the mute kid. Bone structure, tattoos, the law.
Draws.
That's good drawing. I love the mind work there. Not bad. Should have had stuck it out at art school instead of pouncing around with magic. Now sleep.
You finish with me then, John?
Oh no, chum. You better go and pick up the day's worth of food, fags, and dirty books. You're going to be doing a spot of babysitting.
But I...
No buts, mate. You owe me.
There you go.
I mean, we're literally calling it.
This is John
I
Constantine.
shit you not, right? Whenever I read Constantine now, you
Phil
live in my
McGuinness.
head
There
for
you go.
free now.
And Kermit the Frog's going to be his mate.
You live there now.
Come on.
Yay!
This is it, mate. Do you know, honestly, right. I'm a big believer in manifestation. I go off on a tangent quite a lot.
That's fine.
And so many things. I made a vision board. My car was on there. The Hobbit connection was on there. It wasn't direct, but it was Peter Jackson. But I worked with The Hobbit, Martin Freeman. A little plug there as well. And the other day I was thinking, I haven't worked with this company for ages, and I'm not even exaggerating. I got in the car, take me home somewhere. An hour later, they ring me and go, "Hey mate, we haven't spoken for about over a year. We've got this job coming up. Are you interested?" Brilliant. Did that. Yesterday when I was in Hebden Bridge, I was like, I haven't spoken to this person who I've worked with. I normally speak to them loads about a job. As soon as I'd finished, text goes, bang. A big job.
Nice.
So we're manifesting this
There
right
you
here,
go.
right now,
Yeah.
guys. When you watch this, John Constantine.
There you go.
baby.
There's a prediction for episode 200.
Yeah.
Phil will be Constantine by that point.
It might be
There we
about
go.
20 years, but I'll be there.
We'll get there. All right. Okay. Well, saying about all the acting, I'm going to put your acting skills to good use now. All right.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Yes.
That my acting skills and good. I've never gone the same sentence before, so thank you very much.
Well, we're going to be testing your improv skills.
Oh,
okay?
blimey, okay.
In our section, we call Any Other Business.
It's time to clean. It's time for any other business. One of the line, one of the scene.
The best bit trying to read that was I didn't have my glasses.
It's time for any other business.
Okay, right. So, what we do in the Any Other Business section is I'm going to give you a line, a famous line from movie, film, TV, whatever it is. Film being movie, of course, the same thing. A famous line, and then I'm going to give you some direction, okay? So it's going to be the same line. You can embellish upon the line. It doesn't have to be the strict words, all right?
Okay.
But the line will be from you to work from, okay? I'll tell you the line, then one by one we'll go along, and I will give you direction, okay? So who wants to go first?
I always go first.
You always go first?
Doug
Okay.
always
So
goes
we'll go
first.
this way then, okay?
Yeah.
The non-actor.
All right. So, Doug,
Yes.
the line this month to acknowledge Phil's role in the Batman is the classic line, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. Okay?
Yep.
So when you're ready, just give me a nice, plain, straightforward read.
I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman.
Okay? Phil, just give me a little bit more.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman!
Paul, give me some more.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Doug,
Yeah.
you're trying to convince a pigeon that this is important.
I am. Look at me. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. Okay. Shit.
Phil, you're being interviewed by a sentient houseplant. I can see his eyes.
Yeah.
That's what that. I've always wondered what that looked like. Usually, what's on my face.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
I'm Poinsettia. Nice to meet you. Right. Paul, you've just realised you're in someone else's dream.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am. This is your dream, isn't it? Shit. Well, anyway, I'm Batman.
Okay. Doug,
Yes.
it's the hook in a pop song.
Oh my god. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. One more time. I am vengeance. I am night. I am Batman.
Love it.
Eurovision, eat your heart out.
I could see that being a Eurovision.
I can see that being ChatGPT before next week.
Love it. All right. Phil, this is the opening of your true crime podcast.
I am vengeance. I am the night.
Yeah, you are.
I am Batman.
Paul, you're announcing the winner of a reality TV show.
I am vengeance.
Why is it being presented by an 80-year-old professor?
Did he say what the prize was? What came out? Sure it was.
Tomorrow's World.
I am the night. I am Batman.
Hey!
I weirdly did an audition today that was very similar to that.
I'm so pleased to hear that, to be fair.
I'm hoping that's a good sign.
You better hope he doesn't get it. Yeah. Doug.
Yep.
Right, you've just met the person who writes your inner thoughts.
Half of these don't make sense in my brain at all. I've met the person who gives me...
Write your inner thoughts, yeah.
I am vengeance. I am the night. You fucking stop it. I am Batman.
All right.
Love it.
Phil, You're going to say this sentence, but the words taste wrong.
Strong start.
Oh, this is so much fun.
It's my favourite thing each month is writing these out.
I know, but
I am vengeance. I am the night.
I am Batman.
All right, Paul. As the sentence changes meaning halfway through.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay.
Very nice. Very nice. You got the part.
Doug.
Yes, dear.
You're convincing your wife that a shark will make an ideal pet.
I'm vengeance. I'm the night. Come on. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I'm not a fucking shark.
Phil, you're gently breaking bad news to reality itself.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. Paul, try and follow that up because gravity is optional.
I am vengeance. I am night. I am Batman.
I love that. That was like a vampire in space. I'm down for it. I love the way you just internalised the bat there into the vampire. Genius work, mate. I am Batman. Nice to meet you.
One Batman.
Doug.
Yes, love.
You've just been informed that this line is legally haunted.
This what?
This line is legally haunted.
You need like 20 minutes to figure out what these sentences mean.
Doesn't
before
matter.
doing it. So it's legally haunted.
Yes. It's not a rumour, it's legally
The
haunted.
sentence.
Yes.
It's like
'Cause that
Legally
happens.
Blonde, except
'Cause that
it's
happens.
haunted.
When you said line, I thought you were on the phone. Like, this line is legally haunted. Wow.
Okay. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
All right.
Like it.
Phil, the words are slightly disappointed in you. So it's like if I were to say, my dad.
When I think everyone's disappointed in me, so this shouldn't be too hard. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
There we go. I like that.
That must be like exactly what Patterson got given. Because that was very Patterson.
And then fucking Andy Serkis comes in, cheer up, Master Wayne, he'll be alright. Everyone's lovely in here.
He is also doing The Hunt for Gollum, actually, which I wouldn't
There
mind
you go.
listening to, so get me a job
Yeah.
on that as well.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
just a little bit of a...
Knees up, brother.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's okay.
Come on, Andy.
I don't know why that's what he sounds like in my version. Alright, Paul, a vending machine just spoke to you.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Snickers.
Yeah. The Snickers falls down at that point,
We were there.
And to round things off, we've got some impressions that I need you to do. Okay? So, Doug, you're going to say this as Hagrid.
Okay. Hagrid.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry. Okay. I'm vengeance. I am in the night. I'm Batman.
Oh, shouldn't have said that.
Oh, I should have said
Said that.
Yeah. Phil. You're Tim Curry. Specifically Frankenfurter.
Give me. I've gone blank.
How do you do?
How do you
do? I see you've met my faithful handyman.
I can't remember exactly. So give me Anticipation. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm sort of doing a bit of me in this. Right. Okay.
Absolutely.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
There we go.
Yeah.
I love it. And a cheese pizza. There you go. And Paul, the last one for you, Dobby, the house elf.
I am vengeance, master. I am the night. Dobby is Batman.
I know who the Batman is. I'm going to burn down his house. It's been fucking Dobby the whole time. Who knew?
Dobby is Batmite.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, I could just see Dobby with the bat, like the cowl like that, but his big ears sticking out the side, wearing a fucking pillowcase.
His ears do the sign. All he
There you
just
go.
needs is fucking.
Oh, he's got them and that going at the same time. Yeah.
Sweet.
There you go. Oh, there we go. Love it.
Dobby is Batfink.
He's Batfink with his shield of steel. Yeah. There we go.
Your bullets cannot harm me. My wings are like a shield of steel.
Oh, now you come alive. Right. Okay. All right, and I've got a little improv scene for you to do. We've got two choices. We've either got the escape room or the trip to the moon.
Is this a 3 people thing or
It is a 3 people thing.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I know which one I'd like you to do. You want to do escape room? Okay. I was thinking trip to the moon, to be honest with you, but it's up to you. You want to be a tiebreaker?
Let the audience pick.
Yeah.
All right. You want to do escape room? All right. Okay. One of you will need to be a TikTok influencer. So who would like to be a TikTok influencer?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, Doug.
Yeah.
One of you will be an employee who got locked in by accident.
Okay.
Is that you?
I'll take that. Yeah.
Okay, and Phil, you're the smug room designer. Okay? So you're all 3 of you in an escape room. It's the press launch of a new room. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, look, you designed this thing. So how do we get out? Because the door's locked and I can't open it. You designed it.
That's sort of the point of you coming in, though, isn't it? For you to escape. I obviously
Proper drama
know.
happening now.
I know the way out. I know the way out. He doesn't. I know the way out. Guys, we are literally trapped in here. It's airtight, and we're running out of oxygen. Yeah. We're running out of oxygen.
Hashtag Grandad.
Now, look, talk me through. You designed it. Talk me through your process. What were the steps? What did you decide people need to do to be able to escape and not die?
I don't think he knows what an escape room is. He's asking the guy who invented it how to get out. You're supposed to figure it out yourself.
Can you stop doing that just for a minute? Because we are literally in mortal peril.
Okay, yeah, fine. I've stopped. Okay.
See, the point of designing an escape room was a room to be escaped from.
Yes.
And that's where you came into the room to escape from the room. So if I tell you the answers...
No. I'm not here to escape from the room. I'm an employee here. No, that doesn't mean I have to escape from the room.
Sorry. Do you know when you were employed...
Hashtag P65.
The point of you being employed was so that you could help people to escape. So if you can't escape from this escape room... What's the point of you being employed?
Yeah, for me to help people to escape from the escape room, I need to be outside the escape room, not locked inside the escape room.
So you're telling
I have things in my control room that help. What were the steps?
So you
How
are telling
do we
me
escape from the escape room
you
created?
You are telling me that you've been employed. You haven't actually been in the room and escaped from it before we have launched? With this famous TikToker?
No, because that wasn't in the training package.
Guys, I've done it.
Wasn't that hard, was it?
Love it.
Well done, guys. Well done. All right. Before we move on to the final section of the show, we've just got time for one more sponsor.
Okay.
All right. Okay. And our final sponsor for this episode is Your Neighbour's Wi-Fi. It's just like normal Wi-Fi, but free. For a one-off fee, our software will scan all the Wi-Fi signals in your area, and using our special blockchain algorithms, we can hack the mainframe, save the matrix, and dogpile their Ask Jeeves until their Alta Vista gives us all of their Usenet settings. Don't understand any of that? It's not a problem. All you have to do is trust the process. There's no viruses involved. Why would you even think that? Your neighbour's Wi-Fi is great for illegally downloading movies on someone else's IP, exploring the dark web, or for just casually looking at horrible things online. You know the stuff you like, you sick bastard. Don't worry about a promo code. We'll automatically take payment from your bank account when you visit our website, which isn't suspicious or based in Russia. Your neighbour's Wi-Fi, harvesting your data since 2019. Sergey, don't forget to edit this tagline before you send this email out. Awesome. Okay, so that was our final.
Do you know when you were reading these before, I thought they were real, and then you said about the potatoes, yeah? And all I could think of was chips. So I actually would love to be sponsored by potatoes, to be fair. This is a mad podcast, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a clip that's going in the meeting.
And this is how I feel every time, because he writes it, he gets the show notes, I just turn up and go, hiya.
Right, yeah.
He's just paying the building, mate.
Okay.
But I didn't know we had sponsors this month.
No, when I said the show notes, I didn't include any of this stuff.
Nice touch.
All right.
Touch, yeah, you've kind of shot yourself in the foot now, because we're expecting 3 fucking good ones every week.
Okay, well, let's take things to the final section, so I am aware of the time. Let's go beyond the 50-foot nerds, where our audience will ask us anything they want.
We're all out of news and topics for discussion. The show is spiraling out of control, and the audience are now in charge. You're beyond the 50-foot nerds.
Okay, we going, Doug? Oh, you going to speak to the audience?
Oh,
because you've got the long way on this.
I honestly thought he just had enough. It's like, I'm done here now.
I thought
can't
you were
take
taking a
this
piss, I'll
anymore.
be honest. So, yeah.
I've got the longest one.
Yeah, oh, well.
Apparently.
All right. Doug, then. Okay, we've got some questions, I'm hoping, from the audience. Who wants to go for it? Okay. We've got one from
now
Patreon.
we have one from Patreon.
Yes. Will it play?
Hi, this is Ace. So my question is, what are your thoughts about tea in the microwave?
What are our thoughts about tea in the microwave?
Some people agree that it's fine. It's just another way to heat up water. Other people, like Josh, have threatened to buy me a kettle so that I don't have to create such an abomination anymore.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know your thoughts about making tea in the microwave instead of a kettle.
Well, Ace, it was nice having you as a patron.
Yeah,
but you can fuck off.
Yeah, I mean, she needs the money, clearly.
Yeah.
Americans are sick bastards.
Do you know what, right?
For trying to create tea by putting it into a microwave oven.
I've got a story about that.
I honestly thought she meant it had gone cold.
Yeah.
I best warm it up again. But we don't have a kettle.
Yeah. No? Go on.
This is a thing Americans do.
What's your story?
Right, well, mine was heating it up because I don't like wasting anything. So I made a cup of tea, ran out, forgot about it. Thought, I never do. I'll just whack it in the mic. Went to get it out and didn't realise it was a metal coated handle.
Oh, shit!
Touched it and it like decimated my fingers. And
how did it decimate your microwave?
It was only it was the handle that had a metal type coating on it.
Yeah, but still.
I know. That's the stupid stuff that Phil McGuinness does, guys.
I put a carton of custard in the microwave once, not realising it had like foil on the inside, and I saw the lightning going in my mouth. I was turning that off straight away.
I don't even reheat cold coffee in a microwave because that's frankly.
Yeah, we can have iced coffee. That's fine.
Yeah, but that.
No, I'm the same.
Yeah, but no. I mean, a mug of coffee that has gone cold, and it's like, no, I will make a new cup of coffee
I'll just drink
rather than reheat the coffee because frankly that's disgusting.
No, it's fine. Cold coffee's fine. I'll
No, it's
cold
not
tea.
because you
you know what?
in a microwave, it'll get like a skin on it
you
and
can't
everything.
move in now. It's done. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
this is
sorry,
happening.
Ace.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, you are not moving into our house if you're going to be making tea in the microwave.
We'll just I'll just clarify here. Ace is Paul's son's girlfriend.
Yes.
Not just a random patron supporter. We're allowed to move in with Paul.
We thought she was a random Patreon supporter
Yeah.
when we first heard that she'd been added, and then it turned out, no, it is actually Joshua's
Yeah, there's
girlfriend.
2 levels on our Patreon. There's just a general, this is a
And then
tip
there's a
jar.
family level.
Yes.
Family level, yeah. You get bored.
Yeah.
You get.
It's fine. All right, we got another question then.
Anyone?
What's our next question?
Anyone
Come
this
on,
side?
guys.
You, I can tell by your face.
I thought she actually said what happens if you put your keys in the microwave. It's just fun of being tone deaf.
Don't
Fair
put your
enough.
keys on the microwave.
Fair
No.
enough.
Right, come on, another question. Go on.
My question is for the actors. Sorry.
Wow. Wow.
You were speaking about doing auditions. I was listening to another podcast a few weeks ago talking about that now auditions are self-tapes. Have you done both, where it's been a self-tape and an in-person one? Which one do you prefer?
Oh yeah, I've got really strong opinions about this, and I don't know if you guys
I've had conversations with other actors about this as well.
I'm probably going to be different to what many people will be.
Ooh.
I love self-tapes.
Really?
Yes. The reason why I love self-tapes comes back to this whole concept of in-person. I don't agree with, because I did during COVID. I got a commercial in Prague, and I was on a football field and getting directed by the director sitting in his bedroom in New York City.
Oh wow.
And once that happened, I realised we've got such amazing technology. We don't need to be in the room. An actor's job for me is to be able to communicate through a lens, and yet you might have someone there being able to talk to you, guide you, or whatever. But our job is to communicate through the visual television medium.
Yeah.
So if you say an audition were to come in now, and it to be in London for tomorrow morning, the amount of money and the prep.
Yeah.
People who've got children or other caring responsibilities, or they might be lucky enough to be working another job. Whereas if you could get home and do a self-tape or a Zoom later on in the day, I personally think that gives actors so much flexibility, particularly actors who are working class actors who have to have other jobs to be able to go out and audition.
Yeah.
I will be in the massive minority when I'm saying this, but I think if you have that, you can sort of have the best of both worlds, or have anyone who wants to audition in person can do. Anyone who wants to do a self-tape can do. I did one self-tape for The Alienist. Thought, I'm never going to get this. Got it. Turned into multiple episodes. I did one self-tape for Gwed. Thought, not going to get it. Bang. I only did one audition for Gwed, and the others obviously had to do more auditions because chemistry reads and all that sort of stuff. I did the first ever chemistry read that I did was on Zoom, and I personally loved it because there was loads of people from around the UK, and it meant they didn't have to travel. They might have not been happy with it, but for me, I just think being working class, it is so important because it gives people access to.
It opens the world up, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah.
You know, you could be in Canada and have a self-tape, or you can't come from Canada to the UK and you miss out. That's I'll be in the small minority, but just have options for both people to do whatever way they prefer.
Yeah.
How does it work? Like, what do they send you? Like, this is the.
How does it work?
Yeah. They send you the script, and then usually they'll give you like a character description, and often it's your interpretation of the character. But for any actors who are watching, I would advise people don't take it too personally, because it's often just the way you look. Being 6'4" will go for me sometimes, and often it'll go so much against me.
I had a job that was literally for me that I lost because I had a haircut.
Wow.
So I got told, you need to go, it's for Shameless.
Right.
You need to be in Manchester on Tuesday at 2:00. I was like, okay, fine. They want to see you. Basically, the part is basically been written for you. Like, they kind of had a word and said, like, I want to get him in, get him. So I was like, okay, cool. And I'd just finished doing a play, and my hair was quite long for the play. I grew these mutton chops in and all this kind of stuff. And as soon as the play was over, I was like, thank fuck. And I shaved my head.
Been there.
And I got to Manchester, went in, sat down with the casting director, had a chat for like half an hour, whatever it was. And I'm in the drive. I'm driving back from Manchester. My phone goes off, and so I answer my agent goes, "Why the fuck did you cut your hair?" I was just like, "What?" And they were like, "They wanted you for like," it was quite a nerdy character, and they said I looked like a thug because I'd shaved my head. And I was just like, "We didn't fucking tell me not to cut my hair." Whoa! And so I lost out on that role that was basically written for me.
Yeah, just to give the other side of things, I had a conversation, and the actor in question will not mind. Will not mind me repeating this because he's no longer with us. This was Simon Fisher-Becker.
Oh, Simon,
Dorian Maldovar on Doctor Who. He was a mate.
Lovely
from
guy.
Doctor
Lovely
Who
guy.
conventions. Fantastic mate. And we would just catch up, sort of more or less once a year with what you've been doing and what my son had been doing with acting and drama school and this, that, and the other. And one of the last conversations we had was about self-tapes, and he did really dislike them because a lot of his experience had been he would do the self-tapes for the parts that he had been selected to go up for, and you'd upload your video and you'd be able to see whether they actually bothered to look at your video or not, and you've taken the time to do that, and he'd see, yeah, they didn't even bother looking, and then knocked you back, and that's how he felt. It's a drawback. It's if they're not even going, if you're going to go to the effort of doing the self-tape and then they're not even going to have the courtesy of reviewing what has been sent in.
At least if you're in the room, you're in the room with them.
Yeah, you're in the room with them, and they're actually seeing you.
Pros and cons.
It sounds like a preference. It sounds like a preference. This, like whether you want to do. I mean, again, not the actor. But if you are doing a self-tape, does that not mean that there's a lot more being thrown at the part? A lot more actors, a lot more people getting
I think
more people are getting the opportunity to do it because they haven't got to get 8 people down for a day.
Yeah, I think genuinely you probably will be. The odds will be more against you, maybe.
You could just be fucking good like you.
Well, no, do you know, genuinely for me, because the beauty of self-tapes, you can relax.
Yeah.
You can do it 50 times if you wanted to. When you're in the room, the nerves, and then all of a sudden you start forgetting your lines, and you're just aware that people are judging you, even though they're saying we want you to do really well, which I think they do, but that's what it's in your head.
Yeah.
And then you come out and go, oh, why didn't I just do it like that? Whereas if you can relax and go, oh, I flunked that bit, let's take that, let's try it like this. The flip side of that, what actors might say, is they don't get given enough direction. And sometimes they'll have a very specific thing they want. But then also it comes down to availability. It could be, we're shooting tomorrow. Like I did an audition that needed to be in for Wednesday. I think I got it on Tuesday, and it was filming Thursday. I did it. Didn't even hear anything, which means obviously didn't get it. But that's the beauty of self-tapes. Yeah. You could get it, and you're on set Thursday. Whereas you have to go to London, and then you have to come back. And for me, I would take self-tapes every day of the week, simply from an economic point of view for working class people.
They're perfect for voice acting roles, obviously, because you don't need to be in person for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, even on a Zoom, because I don't see a difference. If you're on a Zoom versus being in a room with someone, they literally just set up a camera there. Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So that for me, I'm a big advocate of technology and giving working class people a chance.
And what you're saying about anything that gives working class people a chance, I'm a massive supporter of. Speaking as the father of somebody who is now at drama school and is going through stuff that you have. The thing I especially felt is that there's just a lot. There's too many young, rich, posh kids in acting. There's not enough people like you, people like Christopher Eccleston, who didn't have that sort of monetary cushion behind them to be able to go to RADA or whatever. So
I mean, for my background, I was raised by my mum and nan. My mum cared for me, cared for my nan, had a job, live in a council house, still live in a council house, and so it's for me. That's again shoehorning Go Ed into this. That's what's great about Go Ed, is that it promotes the Merseyside area in a really positive way. Yeah, shows what we are. There's a lot of hilarious.
We're watching the show. It doesn't take the piss out of Liverpool at all, does it?
And that's what's beautiful about it, because the producer always said, we want so many Scousers in it. Yeah. It's a Scouse show. We don't want to put a name of Scousers on it and not have loads of Scousers in it. So it promotes Liverpool in a great way. There's no excessive violence. There's no excessive drugs and all this sort of stuff. It just showcases what being from Merseyside for me is, which is family, heart, friendship, having a laugh. And I think it's brilliant, and that's why we need to see more working class people from right across the UK on television and on
Go
TV.
on then, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
We're in. So now any questions for the actors will involve Doug as well.
You're good, man. You're good.
I know. I'll tell him this. That's
Yeah.
what I'm sorry trying to do is turn these into improv.
No, it's my place. I'm not going to kick
Very
you out.
good.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks, mate.
It's fine.
Very good.
There you go. We got any more
I like
questions
dicking
then?
about with these two. That's all this is.
Any
Any
more?
more
No?
questions?
Have you got a question?
I have a question thanks to ChatGPT.
Oh. Who's that? Chad Jupiter. Chad Jupiter. Yeah.
Huh.
Who's Chad? He's not here tonight, is he? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Go on then.
ChatGPT's question.
Chad Jupiter. Yeah. Chad Jupiter's question.
Yeah.
It stretches. Doug's the
I
longest.
beg your
one.
pardon?
Yeah.
If you had to survive 1 week in any fictional universe, which would you choose and which would you avoid?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, really simple answers for me. I mean, I would want to be in the Doctor Who universe. What? Of course. No, I would want to. You know, I mean, if I'm not allowed to be the Doctor, I'd at least be the companion and travel in the TARDIS. The fictional universe I'd want to avoid is the Saw universe, because I would not.
but only a handful of people.
I would not want to play a game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm trying to think of. I'll think about the one that I want to be in a minute, but the one that I wouldn't want to be in, Lost. I wouldn't want to be in a fucking desert island with a smoke monster that's going to kill me any moment, and food and danger.
Don't say a word.
Yeah.
She's going to start complaining that they were dead all along.
They weren't.
They weren't.
Like food is scarce and danger lurks around every corner. The others are going to try and kill you every 5 minutes. You're time traveling, you don't even know why. Oh, it'll be a fucking pain in the ass.
And you've got to remember numbers.
Exactly. Yeah. 4, 8, 60.
Yeah, you're fucked. The world's fucked. He can't remember.
24, 32, I think it is. Something like that. I don't know. Something like that.
How many times did you watch it?
I watched every episode of it, mate.
Yeah, but how many times? To remember the numbers, Christ. I can remember there was numbers.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I want to be, and I'll come back to you on. Okay.
The only numbers I can remember are 01818118181.
Cool. Right. Okay.
I just thought 118 there immediately, just like that.
It's Television Centre on a Saturday morning. Going
Bring 'em
live
into-
or live and kicking. 01818118181.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm lost. I'm too young.
It's like Dick and Dom in the bungalow, but for old people. Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Stone Constant. No. Right. Go on, you guys.
Are you go
first? You go.
Okay. I'm trying to think of different ones. Obviously, you got Batman. Middle Earth.
I wouldn't want to live in Gotham City. Oh my God! I'm afraid the Joker toxins getting pumped into the sun every 5 minutes.
I know where the Batcave is, dude. That's just
I know
hide
you
out
do,
in
yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Fair.
You hide down Bruce's money. No one's touching
You break into the fucking Batcave. You think he ain't causing shit on you?
Yeah. Hey, Bruce.
Can I be the new Robin?
Middle Earth, just to be able to go
break into a fucking ninja's house.
to Lorien. You know, Lothlorien.
Yeah.
One I would avoid is the Halloween franchise, because you ain't gonna last a week there, are you? Michael Myers, absolutely. I remember I accidentally saw his face on the film. It was on a party when I was a kid, and like just the TV's on the background. And I used to run down the stairs, petrified that he was going to be at the top of the stairs waiting for me.
Nice.
And then I grew up into a 6'4" dude who actually could play Michael Myers.
You could, yeah.
So, you know, and he's got no lines, which is just perfect. He just walks around and, you know, it's all physicality. So, but yeah, I just wouldn't last a week in that universe.
Well, you would if it wasn't Halloween.
Well, yeah,
Like,
actually,
yeah.
Once a year.
Just as long as it's not the 31st.
You'd last like
of October.
11 months.
Yeah. Just depending on when you drop me in.
Yeah. 11 months and 29 days, you'd be fine.
Okay, things that I wouldn't want to live in. I was going to do the horror thing myself, but then I realised I've recently watched Sons of Anarchy. So, yeah, I don't want to live in that world where your mates are constantly getting killed and everything's just always... Yeah, you have a little bit of a happy moment and then there's a drive-by shooting and everything's always nasty.
Yeah.
But, like, where the universe I would love to live in would be me and my best mate Bob Hoskins would be Toontown. Because that film holds so much good memories for me, and yeah, being around, just go and visit Toontown. Let's go.
I forgot that I was in a fucking film with Bob Hoskins. I remembered the other day. I was looking at my IMDb. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I was in that, wasn't I?"
Which one?
It's called Sparkle.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll have to go and have a little watch.
Yeah, it's not very good.
I wonder if Dave has that on the shelf in Snips.
Probably, yeah. Fucking there's a sponsor. No, yeah, I forgot all about it because they did like a day or two on it. Yeah, I forgot all about it. I know which one I'd like to be in though. I've worked that out. Cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Fucking raining food. Oh, I'd have that. I'd end up like the fucking mayor. I mean, let's face it, I'm halfway there. You know. That'd be me.
A vampire from Blade. The one that's just sat there.
That'd be me.
Yeah, that'd be me.
Fucking watching the telly. Getting a bad sunburn, yeah.
Biscuit boy.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'd do.
That's a great question, that. And that involved all of us. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well
that's a very good one.
Didn't just involve the actors. Alright, okay. That everything then?
Has anybody watched out?
Watched out.
Anybody watched anything old, new?
There's this good sitcom I've been watching on the ITV player. It's called Go Ahead.
Hey!
You know, yeah. The teacher in it, he's dead funny.
Hey, we've actually I've been told a rough date, but I'm not allowed to say. But it's soonish.
Okay.
For series 3.
So keep an eye out soonish on ITV.
Soonish.
And then he used to be the manager for Liverpool.
I have started watching Zatoichi the Blind Swordsman.
Does he know?
Yeah. I am currently into. I'm going through my samurai movies and also Shaw Brothers kung fu movies.
We told you start your own podcast, Paul.
Surprise, surprise! Dave got a box set in, and it's like
I haven't watched anything as pretentious as that.
It's not pretentious at all. These are really cool action movies.
No, I revisited one just for curiosity. I revisited Event Horizon.
Oh, Sam Neill plays the devil in that.
Because it's, Alien was the haunted house in space. This is supposed to be The Shining in space. I remember watching it when it first came out. I think it was 96, 95, something like that.
Yeah. Event Horizon? Yeah, like 96, yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, how much of The Shining is in this? Oh my God, they do take fucking liberties in that film. Yeah. The music is ripped straight from The Shining. And there's even a scene where...
Is it as blatant as the theme to Reanimator, which is just Psycho?
A amount of blood comes gushing towards them as well, like the elevator scene. I was like, wow, fucking, that is like, that's a bit naughty, actually.
Well, all the stuff I've been watching, you can see what I've been watching. Or if you watch Quick Bites over on the Patreon, which is patreon.com/50footnerds. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS.
This advert is brought to you by Mike.
Yes. Hello there. That's me. Yeah, no, I talk about everything I've been watching over there. So, yeah.
I also finished the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is good fun.
Fucking gorgeous.
It's great, isn't it?
So lovely.
Yeah.
Everything about it is great.
I just think they shot themselves in the foot by putting the Scorpion in that and then in the new movie as well.
Yeah, a little bit. But honestly, there's things there that are just for the comic book fans.
And Tombstone, weirdly.
The shading is only under the chin.
Yeah.
Everywhere, there's not a shadow in sight except for under the chin.
Yeah. Spoilers, though. The actor thing fucking bring the venom into it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But it was really nice where they've done the little... you see Peter Parker walking down the street, and then you see a bin, he picks up a DVD player, and he takes it home, and then he goes in and...
They recreate the scene from...
Recreating the scene, but it's not Tony Stark.
Yeah,
which is really
Norman Osborn.
No spoilers from me, if you've not watched it, but... Yeah, really enjoyed that, and I'm halfway through Space Force, which is just silly fun.
Actually, I keep meaning to get
to
that.
Just silly fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the comedy on Netflix.
You know what? Steve Carell, brilliant. We all know he's great at what he does, but we don't get to see John Malkovich do comedy as often, and I lean more towards that. He's great.
Awesome. I shall need to check that out. Right, I think we'll leave that there. Thanks, we've massively overrun this episode. But
when do we not overrun?
You want to do the 100th one?
I know. But that actually does remind me. Before we do go, there is one last thing we need to do. We've got some awards that we need to give out.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm not going to give them out. Our good friend John is going to give them out. Yes, because these are my awards. Obviously, the John Hollywood Awards doesn't really roll off the tongue, so I'm calling them the Johnnies. So if you're lucky enough to take away a Johnny tonight, then
what are they made of?
I was going to say, are they rubber?
Right. Paul,
yes.
You'll see some envelopes on the side over there.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to find envelope number 1 and read the category?
Okay, so
That's the one there.
Yeah,
There you go, yes.
the category. Oh no, that's number 2. That's number 1. The category is.
Hold on, I've got it's over there. Yes.
Okay. So the category is best nerd who joined the show late.
Do you want to open the envelope and find out who the winner is?
And the winner of best nerd who joined the show late is. It's me!
Hey!
Wow.
I haven't got me thing. So, Paul, there you go. You've won a Johnny.
Oh, no, I'm doing it.
Well done. Well done. Round of applause to Paul.
Okay, so I'd like to thank my wife and my kids and all the listeners.
Oh, no, I'm afraid we're out of time there, Paul.
Damn!
The plane you're off, I'm afraid.
Damn.
All right,
Okay.
Doug, you can read out the next one.
So, cheers, mate.
There you go.
Okay, so best nerd that runs the Geek Boutique.
I wonder who it could be. Who could it be?
And the winner is Doug!
Hey! There's your Johnny. And Doug, have you got...
Love it.
Love it. Oh, I'm afraid the plane they're off, Doug. The plane they're off. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Phil,
All right,
can
Phil,
you
do you want to read out the
you
final
read the
one?
last one?
Okay.
The best nerd who is so smart, cool, handsome, a great lover, and above all, modest.
I wonder who this one could
I
be.
wonder who this is.
Doesn't exist. Fake
Yes, it's me.
Fake news. Fake news.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
Surprise! I'd like to thank the Academy, who don't know I exist. I'd like to thank my mum, my dad. I did it, Dad. I finally
Oh,
found...
sorry, mate. Just press the hockey.
Oh,
Ran
it's a
out of
shame.
time.
Well.
You ran out of time.
Oh, that bombshell. I'd like to thank everyone for coming to the show. I'd like to thank Phil. Thank you for coming, mate.
Thank you, guys.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome back
Cheers,
anytime,
mate.
obviously.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you've enjoyed the show, then you know what to do. Give us a subscribe on all the usual places. The Apple TVs, the Apple TV, what the fucking, the Apple Podcast, the Google, Spotify, all that jazz. Thank you, because I forgot about these at the start of the show.
you did.
I'm trying to do everything we want to. Cheers, mate.
Concentrate on that. We'll do this.
If you like what we do even more than that, then you can obviously throw some money our way over at Patreon. Do you know we've got a Patreon? It's patreon.com/50footnerds. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. Patreon starts from as little as £1 a month. We've got the merch store, which you can find over at tinyurl.com/50foot store. That's 50FT store if you want to wear a t-shirt and put the nerds all over your chest. You heard what I said. You know, you can do like a bath towel as well if you want. You know, it's all good.
No, you used to do a mask, a scarf, and a t-shirt, so you can say face, neck, and chest.
There we go. That could happen as well. We're always here at the Geek Boutique, and we thank Doug for having us here. We love it coming to the Geek Retreat.
Geek Retreat loves you. Woo!
Geek Retreat Warrington loves you. Yeah,
You better believe it.
Yeah. And yeah, that is 100 episodes down. Here's to another 100. So, for the 100th time, it is down for me to say thank you for listening and geek out. Hey! There we go. Hey. Confetti cannons went off for audio listeners, by the way. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye.
And then the red arrows went past, and then there was the elephants. Just because
it's because Paul went to the zoo. That's why.
Audio.
Bye.
If you've enjoyed the nerdom in your ears, then why not give the podcast a subscribe? You can find us on all major platforms, including Apple, Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube. Also, all of our episodes are archived over at 50footnerds.co.uk. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS. If you really like us, then why not sign up to our Patreon service? It's a virtual tip jar starting at just $1 per month. As a patron, you get early access and extended episodes, video episodes, and more. You can sign up now over at patreon.com/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. You can find us on social media too. Why not drop us a follow over on Facebook, Instagram, or check out John Hollywood's TikTok account over at Real John Hollywood, all one word. We have merchandise too, t-shirts, posters, stickers, and more, and you can buy all of those over at tinyurl.com/50foot store. That's 50FT store. Email us your questions, comments, and improv suggestions to 50footnerds@gmail.com. That's FIFTYFOOTNERDS@gmail.com. If you want to see us in person, then tickets to all of our live shows can be found at ticketsource.co.uk/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. All of these links and more can be found on our Linktree page. That's linktr.ee/50footnerds. FIFTYFOOTNERDS. And don't forget, you can visit Doug anytime at Geek Retreat in Warrington. Tell him the nerds sent you.